Can you not drop things, sir?
No.
Alright, we'll go play the game now. Go. Sick 'em, boy. Whoosh. Whoosh. Go. Entertained by audience. Who's our new boy? Go scroll down.
I have to turn off this stream's audio real quick.
I'm just so excited. I don't remember who we got last time.
Oh, it was censored.
Oh, it was that guy. Oh, God.
Cool.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Right,
Oh,
you
God.
wanted me to piss him off intentionally.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, anyway, you can just work with him as you need to. He's a, oh, jeez. He's a
I'm
fun
definitely
boy.
memory thingy and getting rid of him after I'm done. Now when I'm reminded who it is.
You should probably actually carry on a bit further if you're gonna memory. Speed up time, asshole. He is, in fact, all time. Correct answer. You should put someone in there who has, you know, black resistant damage, because this doesn't seem to be go. Oh. You kind of want his gear, too. Because he is an Aleph. You're gonna be needing those.
Of course I do.
You need Aleph gear. You need Aleph gear.
I need them all.
You need Aleph gear.
I need them all.
Gotta catch them all, my guy. Or you could,
Okay,
you know, equip Bonbon or some such with one of those black resistant armors, like the Mountain of Smiling Bodies, maybe. You know, the one that you have? Because that's a... Whereas Bonbon has a 50% resistance, that's an 80% resistance.
Alright, congratulations, Saihan. You're now down here.
Okay.
Bong Bong. You're up here.
Perfect. This is exactly what we want. Thank you. Don't do Instinct that got Bong Bong killed last time. Do one of the other ones. Okay. Or just do it anyway. Sure. Speed up time.
I did Insight last time. I did Insight, so now I'm doing Instinct, and then I'm gonna try Attachment.
I gotta wait. He's gotta haul ass. There he goes. Of being able to watch all of Forrest's inner thoughts as he maneuvers all of his people around, and then I get to judge him because I think he's doing it wrong somehow.
Somehow, he says.
It's like magic. I know what the issue is, but I'm not gonna tell him. We just gotta find ourselves a Teth or a he, one of them bitches that you can kill real good, real murder-like. You feel me? You gotta get him with the old slippy-dippy murder juice. You already know his guidelines. You didn't need to know that. Okay.
From a random drawing?
It's his bottom right one. It replaces his repression. You can raise his clip-off counter if you're willing to sacrifice someone. You ever play the Hunger Games as that? Probably. I unironically did have no fucking idea. Why is everyone going to the hallways? Ask Fours.
Because most of the time when the breakouts happen, or whatever they're called again, the ordeals happen, they start in the corridors, so I like to spread them out, at least for the early ones, so that they can immediately handle them, such things like clowns or whatever. And then if I need everybody to gather up, it doesn't really matter if they're in their one room or in the hallway, since I'm gonna gather them up anyway. So it's better that they're in the hallways. Plus, there's also an abnormality or an ordeal that literally spawns inside of the safe houses, so like, whatever.
Yeah. He didn't like the Violet Noons very much, I gotta say. He doesn't seem to be a big fan.
Because I could just do it now, because I heal anyway, so it doesn't matter where they are, they're still healed.
It is correct. He gets global healing. What is Violet Noon? It's the big fucking... I always called them cosmic monoliths from Epic Battle Fantasy. But, they're the big purple stone pillar dudes that fall from the heavens and kill all of your people. Rather based, if I do must say.
Like now when I have global healing, I can just place them everywhere, and I decide to place them in the hallways.
You decided to piss them in the hallways, I agree. Why would you
make any sense?
Why would you buy it like that? You should have bought the last managerial guidelines so you could get a 3% work success chance.
Oh, that was the last. I thought there was more. Oh well. That's interesting. But that's also contradictory and a big fuck you to me from the game, considering employees have to be level 4. So unless they were like low instinct level 5, which I don't know if that's possible, they would not get very high. Thanks, game.
Yeah, they do it intentionally to fuck with you. It's why singing machine... it's one of them. There's one of them where you can't do, like, a certain work type, but that certain work type is definitely their highest stat. To fuck with you. Yeah. It's definitely intentional, and it's very funny every time.
Of course. Why is that plus 18 though?
Plus 18.
I guess it's because she's in the service team or record team.
It's a plus 2 to all stats. And then you have plus 10, so that's 12. And then there's 6 just lying around somewhere. Who knows? Also, it's because of some of the clerk bonuses. Some of the departments have a global clerk bonus.
Okay.
Like, I know it's... it might be Tifereth's department, or it might be Hawkma's, where, all the clerks alive just buff every single unit by, like, 1 point, or 2 points, or 3 points, depending on the amount of clerks.
Okay.
Something along those lines. I don't know the specific numbers off the top of my head. It's been a bit. I don't actually respect clerks. They're not real. They don't have rights. Fortunately, you need to be human to have human rights, and they're dirty clerks.
They're insert spoiler.
Now, what spoiler did he mean by that?
I wouldn't know.
I guess fair enough.
Oh. How was it again with Letitia? Is it if this person works with her and then works with another abnormality?
It's if they get anything other than a good work result, she'll give them a gift. If they have a gift and they go to work with another abnormality, they'll die.
Okay. So it's not quite like the bear.
Not quite, no.
Like the bear is not the same as in, I meant more as in, like you work with her once and then you have to like sort of conditionally work with her more.
No. She's closest to that galaxy kid you saw once.
Right. I need to get this fucking guy's temperance up. Cyan.
Yes, Cyan, your fucking temperance really gotta go up.
Alright.
+3 work success chance. Very nice.
So Insight was the best one, it's just that it sucked that one time.
Yeah.
Oh, Army
Army in Black's out. Whoops. I think you're just fucked. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't actually know why he broke out. I wasn't paying attention.
Me neither. Alright. There's one. Okay.
Let's see if Force can handle this Aleph.
I have done so before. Oh.
Piper is dead.
Where is Piper? If it's hard, that means it's fart.
You're learning.
Jesus. The fuck is damaging them? Is it that Army in Black?
Yeah, it just has a pulsing aura of black damage.
Oh. The right snare? There we go.
How dare you kill Piper?
Oh.
Force is honestly just a bad person. I don't know why we watch him, guys. Morally reprehensible of a person.
I think it'll be fine. Yep, that'll be fine.
You got him.
Is there one more out there?
Probably. Well, check Army in Black's Katama unit. And then click Order Suppression if you can.
I can't.
So you're good.
Yeah, I think I go then. Okay, cool. All right, you know what? One victim. That's okay.
Especially because you're
I'm
probably
gonna
gonna memory
anyway.
repository, yeah.
Yeah.
Just work with censored once per meltdown and then, you know, move along. Yeah, Piper was a new bitch anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at some point during the stream, I might need to leave for like 10, 15 minutes, something like that. Probably not too long, but
Sure.
But I figured, hey, since you're here, it means I won't have to just like throw on the be right back screen for a fucking 3 hours or just end the stream early.
No, you should do it anyway.
Yeah, end the stream early? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, sure.
Throw on the be right back screen while the stream is off. Alright, good answer.
Gets me more time to sleep before my work tomorrow. Alright. This is gonna be a rough fucker.
Language wars, please. There are children present. Letitia's right there.
Gotta learn someday.
Nothing there is right there. Watch your mouth.
Alright, you know what? You got me there.
Oh, my back. Oh, I'm hurting. I'm dying.
The pain. God, you are such a pain in the ass.
I agree.
With. And you have to have good fucking olive gear. Fuck it, we're going as far as we can, which also means that it gives me time to practice some of the bigger fucking things. And since I'm gonna memory repository anyway, fuck people dying. Who cares? I can buy the gear. I have the money.
Now, how well do you think you're handling yourself right now, Forrest?
Let's see.
Because the answer is not at all. Watch as I break out censored and see how you deal with it. Shithead.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah, personally. I'm gonna come into your house. Wow. I'm gonna come into your facility and break out your censored.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up, but I think you deserve it.
Wow. Can't believe this.
Trying to keep chipping away at censored now that another meltdown has occurred.
Yep.
I love him so much because he's just so fucking neat. He is one of the most creative abnormalities in the game for just how overwhelmingly simple he is, and God, I love him so much.
You think he's taking enough, like, do you think he's taking enough of a beating that he could pick up the notebook?
He's taking too much damage, most likely.
Damn, alright. Oh, who would have seen that coming? That's crazy. Biggest fuck you is how he takes, well, it's just this part, the censored part, like, oh, yeah. He's basic information is that he's censored. Oh, crazy.
Great, thanks.
Its biggest fuck you is how he takes half your sanity just from entering.
Oh, it's actually slightly more. It's great.
I could equip black shield bullets. Would that help before they enter?
They do not. The shields will break when they enter an abnormalities containment unit.
Damn. I thought I was clever.
SP is the worst stat. Because it's the only stat that can be drained and you don't just die. There's no stat that's bad in this game. There's just stats that are the least relevant, and it is unfortunately the least relevant stat. So you don't need to see, you know what would counter this? You don't need to take SP, because if you had higher temperance, you'd be taking less SP damage anyway. You need less SP when you have a higher temperance. You need less SP, like let's say you're fighting a dude who does white damage, if you can kill it fast enough. If you have a high enough attack speed to do so. / movement speed to dodge. Whereas HP is the ultimate, like, arbiter of death. You cannot not have HP because there's no way to augment your defense. Also, say hello to the censored spear.
That is one thing I need, but it is 200.
And 22, yeah, that's the base cost. Oh yeah, it's because you don't have Bina's department yet. You're actually gonna get her next, and that'll make it cheaper.
I feel like if I leave it as it is now, in memory, and then I get it later in her department, maybe it'll be easier to get it.
No, it's global. She doesn't need... You don't need it to be in her department. Once she's unlocked, her clerks provide a discount.
What I mean is, I can leave it as it is now in this department and move on a few days.
Yeah.
Or I can memory wipe, like, now to get rid of it, put something else in, and then if it comes down later down the line, I'll...
Well, if you don't want it in your facility, why would you have to memory repository later on into the game just to get rid of him again? You'd repository him now, just to repository him again later. If you don't want him, just get rid of him now. Like, deal with the problem now. Get rid of him permanently.
Yeah, I guess. Well, the way that they are distributing these fucking abnormalities right now, I'm not getting rid of any of the Aleph. They keep popping up. Like, they refuse to go away.
You have a mulligan, and you have seen that there have been at least one WoW every single opportunity.
Yeah, but the Alephs are always there, just fucking taunting me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just slowly chip out of them over multiple days. Because you're going to memory repository. And think of it now. You have an Aleph in your department. You know what Aleph can't be offered anymore? This guy. So now you can progress on, and you are now more likely to get one of those Zanes or Tets you need.
That's true.
Or, I mean, I don't think there's a Zane that breaks out.
I do also want to pick up... well, if I'm gonna memory anyway, black. I don't need to pick up Knight right now.
Not.
But I do want Knight in my thing at one point, because I just want her to be in my thing. I don't even know if I got her gear.
I want her in my life. Yes, you did get her gear. You have the sword.
Huh. Who got it?
It's a white day. It's like the sword that shatters tears or whatever the fuck it's called. Sword tears. It's the little rapier spear looking thing.
Okay. This stuff.
Yes. Sword sharpened with tears. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Gotta give me just a sec. Gotta go run and do it. Quick.
Yep. Hey, Scion, and by extension, Lag. You guys have like a thing that you enjoy like watching or listening to like sort of make you feel more calm? Like there's enjoying music, right? And then maybe enjoying a good like video game or something. But sometimes there's like other things like just listening to something or watching something and it just fills you with this calm feeling, you know? For me, that would have to be I love watching bartenders like do different drinks, and I love watching barbershop videos. Something about people like doing the hair, and then also can miss that guy. Shit. Oh, that's a failure. Fuck. All right. That's fine. We can
It's
fix
my
this.
favorite character, Monkey Moo. There he is.
I missed his breakout.
I saw that, yeah. I'm sorry to say, Forrest, but I'm gonna have to cancel you.
Okay.
Do you guys really want to watch a streamer who would really let his monk do this in his own house? Scion,
Oh,
do
there
be
you go.
writing, though.
Oh yeah? You like, well, that's what I mean, like, so lo-fi is your, like, thing to do when you're, oh, that's a charge up.
Lo-fi beats to dodge his attack, too. You're not gonna get out of the way fast enough.
Why are they going that way?
You can't go out the left right there.
Oh.
To go up is to go left. To go down is to go right. You went them go down, so they're going right.
See, I didn't know that, to be fair.
How
like,
have you not known that after
Here's the
this?
thing. Going left to go up and going right to go down is such a weird way to do it. I thought that because these are connected, these
No.
are connected
No,
to
they're not.
these, like, separately.
They are not.
I thought it was...
It's a
Well, thank you. Let me finish what I'm saying. Fuck.
No.
This was connected to these two regardless. So if you could order someone to go up here and they were here, they would, you know, go up here.
They would.
But if you order them to go here, they would go here.
They also would.
But then having the weird thing of like, oh, go left to go up is fucking bizarre. Also, Monk is get down, but John is dead. That's fine.
Rip John.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Sacrifice
Finish the day.
will be remembered, I think. Maybe.
Sure hope you get this.
Who died?
John died.
Oh yeah. You like watching wasps die, Zion? That's interesting.
I like
can't
watching
say
you
I-
die, Scion.
I can't say I'm much for watching like stuff like that. Like things like insects and stuff like that is not really something that calms me. It's something that sort of makes me uncomfortable. Like, I think nature is obviously interesting as much as the next guy, but I don't tend to look at insects and be like, oh yeah, regardless of what's happening in the video, I'm like happy to look at this insect.
I'm gonna
For
be
me, it's always
honest.
like,
If it didn't affect the ecosystem, I would kill every single like small critter species like that on the planet. I'm sorry, roly polies. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Sure, it's the human. We're always willing to sacrifice others for the cause.
Yep. But there's no cause. I just want them dead. I'm tired of them being in my house. Worms, ants, spiders, beetles, it doesn't matter. All of them. Fucking kill every single one of them.
I've come to appreciate spiders because they get rid of flies.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if I could get rid of all of those little fuckery species, I would do it. All of them. Flies, wasps, hornets, bees, get rid of them.
You also did specify if you didn't fuck with the ecosystem, but it is quite impossible to not fuck with the ecosystem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as a hypothetical. My ears. He's my favorite.
That was... shame. Yeah, they probably do the same to us. I mean, fuck, some of the insects out there will do worse. Like, there's insects, plants, there's all kinds of shit happening in nature that is fucking grotesque. Like, there is zombies in the fucking ecosystem, and that is yuck.
I like mushrooms and the fungus. They could fuck up them ants. I'll give it to them. They can have them.
Yeah, well, you would love The Last of Us then.
Not really. Never played The Last of Us, but I've seen its gameplay, and it's really not a game I'd like.
It was specifically only because of the zombie thing.
Yeah,
that I said that.
thing.
Which I think is neat. I think that out of all the latest zombies, that is neat that they like decided to make it from a real like thing. Oh, actually, that's bad. I've already worked with him once, so we're gonna end.
2 are dead. You did it in 46 minutes exactly. Except not really, because for time travel bullshit, you made time go faster.
Yeah.
Good job. Right. Okay, so... Alright. Wait a minute. Wait, that's not who I thought that was. Let me see here. Lobotomy Corporation. -01
Oh yeah, you're just gonna tell me.
Yeah. That's a wow.
Is it a good wow though?
Reroll it.
Okay.
Reroll it.
It's a tool, so not really something that can escape.
No, it's not. That's a wow.
No?
Oh god.
Well,
I mean, hey, if you wanted melting love shit, there she is. Hey.
I don't want to deal with her and censored at the same time.
Hey, for
So I'm gonna take the WoW gear.
Unironically, what you could have done is you could have gotten melting love, put like 30 work points into her, and then just left, and then just repositoried. If you wanted to, that might be the way that you're gonna get her bullshit. Because you don't have to do it all in one sitting. You can pick her up, get the work you can done, repository it away, then just grab her again, do a little bit of work, repository her away.
That's true.
Zeralif gear's really good.
I bet it is. This guy's gonna have my Aleph gear soon.
Just deal with her, SMH, yeah.
Alright, let's see. Do I have an eye? No, I do not.
Cheeky. That's because your cheek is locked in. You can't actually get the eye from nothing there.
I'll keep you there because you've been captain for so long and I don't want to get rid of the bonus. They'll be fine down there. Why do I have so little people? Because fuck you. And also because I think what I'm gonna do is when I actually am gonna like properly like make progress forward, I'm gonna buy more people, but I also need more gear for the people.
Yeah, he's been using Teth gear this late into the game. He really needs some new gear.
I'm basically grinding gear at this point.
He also keeps running into the problem where he keeps letting people die, which destroys some of the gear for abnormalities he doesn't have, so he's getting like a big old feedback loop of sadness.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Some of the gear I lose is literally gear I don't have anymore. That's
yeah,
true.
You can never get it back unless you rebuy that abnormality. That's why you should always check whenever someone dies to see what they were wearing and if it's worth the loss. Like if it's gear you already have, like if it's in the facility, and fucking.
It don't matter. I get you.
Ow.
Oh. That's one.
He had the spear apparently.
Yep. I know one of them had a spear. Alright, well, whatever. Okay. Well, we have some law points, so maybe I should put some.
Yeah, you can just spend them because
don't
if you're
die.
gonna memory repository, the law will come right back.
I mean, the most important part here is people's health, more than anything. There you go. One department full of health. Alright, let's see this new WoW. Alright.
The fucking flower llama.
That's a fucking thing.
I hate it so much.
Well, that's great for me.
I hate this thing. This is the first WoW I ever found in my facility. So when I said in the Discord that I had found censored early as like a funny joke, that was a little bit of a fib. That's why I said kinda. This was my big roadblock. I picked up this thing. And this thing is completely uninteractable when you're early game, and I had to just restart. I just straight up locked my ass out of progress because this thing is untenable.
Well, let's see what it does. Unironically, by the way, I feel like that's okay.
What?
I feel like unironically after we're done, and maybe if I find it in a sale someday, I might just play this game in the myself in the future.
Fuck yeah.
Even when I'm done.
This game's
for the hell of it.
This game's kind of fun to play when you get into it. Like, it's definitely some fucking oh fuck, what's the thing called? When you start to fall in love with your captor, it's that.
Stockholm syndrome.
Thank you. My brain kept saying Mandela effect, and I'm like, no, that's not right.
Is the Mandela effect like a uncanny valley sort of thing?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I got it right. Oh.
Yep, it broke out. Alriun.
Where is it?
Good
Is
question.
it in the thing?
It's
Oh, there it is. Cool.
It's there. That's what I'm saying,
what am I
Sam. Once you
doing?
get past all the stress, this game is very cathartic and like stress relieving of all fucking things. It is. It's that.
It's a good background game to play when you just want to play something and you kind of just want to also watch or listen to something.
Lo-fi
in the
games
background.
to beat and beat abnormalities too.
It's lo-fi games to beat your meat too. Can't wait for this
Come
to leave
look
a
up
fucking
Project
impact.
Moon on Rule 34.
God no, I don't want to see Moon. Oh, it's a strong boy.
It's a WoW. And dead. Oh, they're insane. They're not dead. It does white damage. Like 4 people just went insane.
4?
Yeah.
That was 2.
Insane. Oh, Punishing Bird broke out. So 5 people went insane and Punishing Bird broke out. So did Alrune.
Alright, so, I'm gonna get this basic information and I'm never gonna pick it up again. Fuck it. I do not want to deal with this.
In case you're wondering, it's one of those abnormalities that you can't get a good work result with or a bad work result with. You have to get a normal work result with it or else it'll break out immediately.
Yeah, alright, you know what?
I absolutely fucking hate this thing. You have to get a neutral result or else, and it has a clip-off counter of 1. It will immediately break out, no ifs, ands, or buts. And
Oh, it's a neutral fucker.
Yeah. The worst. Fucking gag me with a spoon.
Which means I don't want to do Instinct, I want to do one of the others, technically. If I wanted to keep it around.
Dude, you don't.
Yeah, which I don't. What do I need, 20? Okay.
I would honestly just ignore it and just don't work on it unless you absolutely have to for the meltdown thing, and just focus censored and leave. I hate this fucking... Fuck this thing, dude.
I got the basic information, so it's gone. It's as simple as that.
It broke out.
Yep, it's gone.
Goodbye, censored.
And we get our people back.
Goodbye, censored.
Bye.
I wanted your gear.
I did not.
Yeah, it only has 2 managerial guidelines, and those 2 are get good, bad. Get bad, bad.
Well, now when I have all the information for censored, I could theoretically just pick it up again and continue to work.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
That
Like
is
I was saying
fine.
with Melting Love, yeah.
Yeah. So it's fine. Alright, let me just slap on some gear on people. Whoever doesn't have gear. Oops. This repository really is a mess.
Yep. And you keep having to fucking fix it, and I keep telling you it's not important, and you keep going to fix it anyway.
And no, at this point I'm literally just slapping on gear on everybody that's naked, so...
Yeah. As you should.
Can have them be naked.
I mean, you sure can, if you don't care.
But I do.
That's a bit weird, I gotta say.
Caring about people is weird, bio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, you've now seen 2 new abnormalities you haven't seen before. You didn't make any actual progress because you didn't get any of their gear. In fact, you've only lost gear, but hey, you know what? Progress. Yeah.
No, please. You should become an inspirational speaker with this shit you're spitting right now.
You're welcome. I'm sorry that you don't like facts and logic.
It's not really logic.
It's logical that you're a bitch. There's your logic.
I think that's everyone. Oh, sneaky little fucker.
Daffodil cunt, ain't you?
Oh, I lost some fucking so cute gear. That's what I did.
That's Pode. That doesn't matter. It's Teth.
Yeah.
An actual literal who.
Whom's the fuck?
Instead of.
Alright, where it's squad. There. There. Alright.
Back in we go. You having fun, Scion? How fun we have? How much fun we have? Give us the deets.
God damn, Diva has a lot of fucking temperance. I don't even know why.
I'd have to assume it's because they've been randomly put into one of the various, like, stat augmenter ones, like the mirror or the everything will be fine fucking robot man. I don't know, didn't think that they carried over between days, but maybe. There's drama in the Xeno community. Well, give us some deets unless it's spoilers. They talk about how shitty Pyra and Mythra are in Smash Bros. They should be. They talking about why Xenogear is actually the best Xeno game? I'll sub to that. That's a good timeline.
Once you confirm Punishing Bird has escaped and handle it accordingly, this place will return to peace.
The fuck up,
no! Fuck you!
I'm just imagining the fucking no from the Mario old YouTube poop fucking TV show.
What does that sound like?
I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. I can't be a fucking...
No, please demonstrate. You're the voice actor.
Of course.
Well.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Entertain over here. Alright. One of the most important characters, you know. Like
I fuck with that.
Oh.
I've had some games where I'm like, this ending is absolutely shit. Or maybe it's one of those games where the ending is extremely vague and obtuse and it's up to interpretation.
I'm sorry, people got mad at the voice actor for having an opinion?
Or an interpretation, yeah.
Well, interpretation, yeah.
Well, unless it's like a really shit interpretation, in which case, fair.
No, and no,
if it's like a garbage fucking opinion, alright. I'll sub to that. But otherwise, no. I don't know enough about XCOM 2.
Think what they want. It doesn't fucking matter. If they're wrong, then congratulations. They're wrong. There you go.
See, in my head canon, Golden Sun never existed. And truly, we will have reached a golden timeline if that was the case. Maybe the golden sun was the friends we made along the way.
Maybe the sun was golden all along.
It's time to talk about why Golden Sun is the worst game created under God's light by man's own two hands. The sin has been wrought. Nice goggles.
Does it have a special interaction because I have the goggles?
No.
Oh. That's a shame.
But you see, for Deadly Premonition is so bad that it's funny. Whereas Golden Sun is so bad that it's like actively frustrating. Because people like Deadly Premonition because it's kind of dopey and stupid. People like Golden Sun unironically. See, I like Deadly Premonition unironically, but that's not because I'm at like 3 different layers of irony, so unironic is ironic at the end of the day. I don't make the rules. To be unironic is in and of itself ironic. You see, I knew the moment I started playing that game that you would be the most fucking pissed about one character in particular, but I was gonna be like, yeah, it's fine. And it was very funny. Got so mad, it was great. This was a good game that you picked, Forrest. I'm glad you did. This is a learning experience for us as a community.
I have nothing more to say about that. Every time we have disagreements on stuff, we hit a wall, and that's all there's to say.
The disagreement is that I'm right. You guys didn't
Soviet Union said something similar.
You know, maybe the communists were right.
Maybe you could give them a singular dub on that one.
It's okay, he was just misunderstood.
The way you like pick and choose who is misunderstood and who is a shithead is quite amazing.
This is an episode of Steven Universe at this point. Who is true unrepentant dog water? I don't know, whatever I'm feeling at the time. Whoever it pisses the most off, there you go.
It's not about what pisses you off, it's what pisses others off.
Exactly.
Hmm.
You see, I have never found that limit. I don't know, there has never been something too reprehensible for me. I will just pick things to make people mad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's where I get my sick kicks. Maybe Strega was the best Persona villain. I don't know why I couldn't think of a better example of a bad character that people dislike, but for like a justified reason.
Strega, Strega's literal corporate douchebag.
No, I mean like a badly written character.
Pitbull?
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Persona 5?
Huh?
The fucking minister?
Nah, but people like him because he's a shithead. I meant like a badly written character.
Of course. I'm not gonna lie, Dream.
He's also
I've had
badly
to
written
re-examine Persona 5 after you and Zion actively shit on it 24/7.
So, see, the problem with picking Persona 5 spoiler boy is the fact that every villain in that game is bad. Yeah, but that's the whole point, Scion.
No. Okay. They were meant to be poorly written.
Oh no, they were just fascist dickheads.
Because that's what we're talking about.
If we mean poorly written, not really. If you mean not a whole lot of screen time, that's fair. You didn't really get a lot of time to have a lot of a character, but it was there. For a game that long and for how fast the villains churn through in the early game, yeah. What the fuck is this take? What the fuck is your take? You're the one coming to me. I'm talking about, like, the primary designs. Unless you're talking about, like, the other, like, primary villain, in which case, no, he had, like, there's a lot to him. We didn't have any of this fucking talk when we were playing through the game. I don't know where you're coming from. Feel free to DM it to me, because now I'm curious. Like, I genuinely don't know what you mean about them. No, I want to know. What is the problem you had? Well, now I'm curious.
Don't give him what he wants. That's how they win.
No, I genuinely want to know. What the fuck?
Oh, shit, I got a good result on Bald, even though it's not supposed to be a thing.
No.
Huh.
Also, you get good work results with Bald if you are bald. It goes from very low to very high if you're bald.
Ah. Oh, shit.
Dude, the day is over, by the way.
I mean, I know. I was just trying to squeeze out a bit more.
You don't need shit.
Alright, let's see.
That's red shoes. That doesn't count. I don't think so. That counts. Oh. 270. Any aperture, huh? Ooh, which are you? That's a wow. Damn. Yeah. 01. Oh my god, Fours. F-01-87 is a he that is capable of breach. Go get him. The city remained a beautiful place where the emerald road sparkled bright as ever. Pick that one and you can go kill it. It's fucking here, boys. We've done it. Gamers.
Do we actually have enough to kill?
Yeah, that's the 5th one you needed. You have Void Dream, you have Forsaken Murder, you have the New Boy, you have, fucking I don't remember who's in your...
New Boy?
The dude you just picked up, yeah.
Yeah. I have Slay.
You have Slay, and then there's one more somewhere.
Porcupus.
Porcupus, yeah. Boom, done. Now go, just all you need to do is kill them and then end the day. Because you need to be able to finish the day.
Right. Okay. Alright, well, since I'm going on a mission to kill, I'm gonna upgrade some people.
Yeah, also you should hire a few jobbers, just one lob, like, bitch losers that have, like, super low temperance to be able to piss Porcupus and everybody else off.
True. How many do you think I need?
I would go 5, just because you need 5 people.
Okay.
You have at least... I would probably fill up all your empty slots if you don't have anything else to be doing with them. Hire a bunch of new people and lower their temperance to 1. Lower their temperance to 1.
Oh, I can manually do that.
Yeah. Normally you have to pay Lob to do that, but because it's like downgrading something, it's free.
I believe that's enough. So now I just take 2.
In Baduku.
put here.
And just throw them around, yeah. These people
one
exist
here.
only to piss off various abnormalities.
I'll keep gear off them, just so I know their sacrifices.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you don't want to put gear on them just to get them killed anyway, because the whole point is they're gonna die.
Okay. And then I'm gonna put a few points on people that matter.
Also, I like how you treated me genuinely just wanting to have a discussion as a fight that you can't win, Scion. Very cool. Very much so. I appreciate how you,
We do get into
how you
arguments.
see me. Yes. Yeah, but I like arguments. They're fun. They help you grow as a person.
Sure, I like arguments as much as the next guy when I feel like the other person is receiving what I'm putting down. As much as I'm doing what they do.
See, that's the thing about it, too, is if you know you can't win, you got a bad argument, then. As simple as...
No, because some people are just stubborn about their own fucking views. It comes to us all. Alright, let's do this. Okay.
I mean, fair enough. But I'm like, I genuinely want to have more of a discussion, because to be fucking honest here, how many people talk about Tales of Symphonia? I just like
Probably
talking
would
about
when
it.
I play it. I mean, I can stand behind what Scion is saying too, because I like when he first played Red Dead 2, and I sorry, I'm not trying to bring it up over and over again. It's just what happens, because like it's the only one that I know he's interacted with.
Three Houses is the greatest game ever made. I'm sorry, I
Like
couldn't
the
sway
thing
you.
is, Scion, you might say you'll never sway me, but honestly, I have started looking at Red Dead 2 differently after our discussions. As much as I'm in the moment trying to like defend things, because I'm sort of like, no, you don't get it, like whatever. Like I still sort of take away what you're saying.
Oh yeah, no, that's
And,
that's the important thing about a lot of these things is if you have a favorite product, if it's a true and wholehearted, honest love, you'll understand the faults that the game has. I know Symphonia has a ton of them because of how old and it was the first 3D game they ever did. A lot of their other games didn't have quite as much, you know, shit going on. I mean, it fucking silence my ears. Thank you.
All right, let me go even closer.
Thank you.
Wow, the volume is not changing, and I'm far away.
It's based on proximity to the camera. The closer it is to the center of the camera, the louder it is, not the distance.
Well, Bonbon fucking destroyed him either way.
He's a he, yeah, no wonder. That's one done. But what I was gonna say is, like, if you have a full, genuine, wholehearted love for a game, you should be able to see the faults that the game has and know that it doesn't matter. You know that what other people say doesn't matter at the end of it. Like, for me, I'm going to love Symphonia no matter what you say. And for me at this point, I just want to talk about the game, you know what I mean? If you don't love it as much, I can either A, convince you otherwise, which I mean, hey, that's a positive, more people like the thing that I like, or I can understand where you're coming from, which I know won't damage what I already like about the game. This is only a net positive. As long as it doesn't devolve to, like, screaming and screeching. I feel your views on shit are pretty stable. You know what, Scion? You have done the morally correct answer. Oh,
hey guys,
Symphonia 2
wanna
is
talk about
so
Tales?
fucking garbage.
You guys
dude.
should play Tales of Arise.
Dawn of the New World. More like Dawn of the Bullet in my fucking skull. Also, Tales of the Rise isn't actually real, dude. This is a bit of an inside joke with me and a lot of the creators at Steam. Oh my god, can you imagine if it really was real? Holy Jesus.
Yeah, man, that would be crazy. Because that means I would own it right now on my Xbox and be playing it in the background. Not as in right now, but
right
like
now,
occasionally.
I'm multi-tracking this shit. Why are you still fighting this guy? You
I'm
already
not finding it, I'm getting information.
You already beat his ass before. How much blood needs to be spilled for
Trying
us?
to see the gear. It's fine though. Bonbon will literally beat the fuck out of him every time he escapes, so whatever.
That's what happens with the fucking coffin boy.
He's isolated too, which is great. Damn! Alright. Well, oh, yep, okay.
In case you're
Fuck him
wondering,
up,
I
Bonbon.
believe his threshold is you have a stat that's too high, which is making him break out, but it doesn't fucking matter because, you know.
Bonbon.
Yeah.
Bug bug! Alright. So the goal is to piss off porcupines.
You need to just send in someone who's bad at doing work. You need to get bad work results to them, I do believe.
Right. They will also die.
No, they won't.
Or is it only when they have a good
I've told
result?
you many
I
times.
know we've had
it's
this
only
argument,
when
but,
it's
like-
good.
Okay. Because that's such a weird threshold that, like, if it's good and they're low, they die.
Yeah. You know, this is a fucking odd segue, but I was thinking about this before Scion, like a day or two ago. But I was gonna be like, has there been any game that I've shown you that you've really, really liked? Because it seems most of the time when I try to show something new off, you're either neutral to negative. Do you like things actually, Scion? Or is this just some long con psyop to make me think that people aren't real? Emotions are fake. Enjoyment is a sham.
Embrace hatred.
Darkness. Kingdom Hearts. Oh, get ready to hear that a whole fucking lot more. Mickey Mouse is coming. We're talking about fucking games. Like, holy shit, I went back to rewatch the fucking VOD of me fighting Sephiroth. Holy shit, that was so fucking fun, though. Even just watch. That was good shit. God damn. Good answer. Yeah, do you like Devil Survivor? Damn. Didn't seem like that as much in the moment, but yeah.
That's the thing. Like, in the moment, you sort of don't know how Scion is feeling because it feels like it might be negative. The same way, like, when I was talking to him about RDR2 and he was typing to me, he mostly mentioned a lot of, like, I would
Retrospective
say
is a bitch,
neutral
yeah,
to
really.
negative things.
That's how I feel about Metal Gear Rising a lot of the time. All of my problems I had with that game are the first new player experience, which is fucking awful, to be fair, but...
Which I can't say I related to from a new player perspective.
Bad. And like I said, even in the playthrough, Symphonia is a game that just gets better the more you play it, just because of the inherent nature of, like, having multiple characters and whatnot, as well as the fact that there's some you didn't even see, son, because you never did the optional dungeon, you never did the super boss fight, because the super boss fight gives you fucking Presea lore, and you never got to see that. Which I'm a little upset about, but it's so heartwarming. Well, that's because you looked it up. Yeah, you're cheating. An abnormality taking the form of a straw scarecrow. The straw is stained with blood. The head is empty, as if someone forcefully tore it off. It shows aggression towards certain employees, attempting to take their brains. These employees are those who scored excellent on the intelligence test. Each city needed to have its own unique technologies. That was the key to reinvigorating the city. There were numerous ones, but among them, one city saw advancements in technology for the replacement of body parts. It was possible to repair or augment body parts that were broken and malfunctioning, or simply undesirable. Every citizen was eligible for that treatment. However, rumors circulated when a rich person looking to improve their eyesight approached a beggar with broken lungs struggling to breathe. They would transplant the beggar's eyes to the rich person, then they would abandon the beggar's corpse somewhere along the outskirts, still with those rotting lungs. The city's representatives reassured them, dismissing the rumors as nonsense. To put the rumors to rest, they announced that they would select a number of sick people from the outskirts and fix any body part that they wanted. Out of the lucky few who were chosen, one returned several days later. He had a long, visible scar on his head. People asked him how he felt, and he responded that his head felt lighter. He was a man filled with sorrow who used to cry a lot, so everybody believed that the surgery was a success. However, when he was asked about the whereabouts of the others who went with him, he just smiled without uttering a word. Before long, even at his parents' funeral, he showed no emotion. All he did after the treatment was stare out the window and talk to himself. Eventually, he hung himself on the doorknob of his house. Some people thought that the treatment caused his troubles, but after a few days, he was completely forgotten. The city still remained a beautiful place where the emerald road sparkled as bright as ever. Who has a Who has a doorknob high enough to be able to hang yourself?
Dude, I was about to fucking say, like, doorknob?
Doorknob?
Excuse me?
You just slam it really hard and it snaps your neck? What the fuck? This is like, you know, when you pull your tooth out by slamming the door, except your neck.
Wait, dude! It works on the same abnormality!
Oh my fucking god!
Oh! You fucking bitch, Bio! Oh my god!
Well, there you go, Scion. Here's your step-by-step guide on how to get Gebra's first quest done. The fucking nothing about any of the shit that I checked mentioned that. Fucking Christ.
Well, congratulations, I have filled up all my slots now with new people, and I intentionally lowered their fucking temperance.
Well, you're gonna memory repository, so this doesn't matter.
I'm gonna memory.
Yeah, just undo this shit. Get this fucking scarecrow out of my sight. I don't want to look at him anymore.
God.
Fuck this guy. Get him out of my fucking facility. I liked Path of Radiance. FE4 was probably the best game you've shown me. I mean, Three Hopes, kind of. I really liked, like, parts of Three Hopes, 10 out of 10. Other parts of Three Hopes, mid as fuck. Fuck you, Scion. Am I not? Also, you're saying the fucking, the first half of fucking FE4 was great, but, like, FE4 is still probably my favorite Fire Emblem game. That game was fucking phenomenal. I was more so just annoyed at part 2. The story got worse and the characters got worse, but I was still having a lot of fun until, like, the very end, you know what I mean?
Path of Radiance did just sort of come and go, but that's because, like, the story of Path of Radiance was a very straightforward story.
Yeah, it just kind of came and went, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you have to finish this day. You can't, like, back out of this day. You have to be able to turn in that quest.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we get Gebra lore. Great, I get a voice actor's fucking Gebra again. Great.
Yeah, aren't you fucking excited?
Thank you. That just kinda came and went, didn't it? And again, you guys haven't resonated with some of the games that I've really felt passionate about too, like Bait and Katos.
Day shift. Okay, Bait and Cage is more so just like, was this game good? And yeah, I would absolutely be willing to go back to it. You also had the opposite effect where you resonated way more with Evolution Worlds than I would have thought. I just thought, yeah, the game's kind of neat to show off as like a one-off, but I don't really care, because I can tell you that game doesn't really have a plot. I mean, it's there, but it'll be nothing special. Evolution World Games is one of those, like, here's your bargain bin GameCube RPG. It was alright. It's neat.
Was Evolution Worlds the one where you, like, had mechs?
Yeah, you had the mech hand. You punched
like,
dudes.
Ah, got it. Hold on. Let me actually, I want to Google Evolution Worlds, because I might have liked that one, actually. Hold on. Like, on retrospect.
It was very Dark Cloudy. It had the same kind of a system as Dark Cloud. It was neat.
Oh no, that's not the one I was thinking about. I was thinking of a different one.
I only did it for one stream, yeah. And then I think someone got mad. I think it was Ninjas being like, "Why the fuck do you have like these one-off games on your to-stream list?" I'm like, man, I want to just show off fun games, dude.
God, what was that one game with the fucking? It was not mechs, I guess. It was something else. Like it was.
Custom Robo.
Custom Robo, was it? Maybe it
Most
was
likely.
that. I like that game. That
game
was interesting.
That game was a fucking like journey through and through.
Was that the one that Ninja wanted you to do?
Yeah, that was the one that he had requested and put on the wheel.
Yeah, I like that one. That was interesting.
The only problem is that the vast majority of that game's like actual content comes from the post game, and the post game is explicitly just non-canon like random battles. You know what I mean? Imagine the battle frontier from like a Pokemon game or something like that. Like your post game, like high-end battling. That's that game's primary content and how you unlock like the vast majority of the shtick for multiplayer and Custom Robo. Those get really hard and really in-depth. Like there is almost more runtime in the post-game than there is for the main game of fucking Custom Robo, but what can you do?
Yeah. So,
Oh, I think the whole me needing to leave for like 15 minutes might be coming up soon.
Okay,
It'll kind of
go ahead. I'm about to get into a Sky discussion. Anyway.
No, I was gonna say I'm still here. I'm saying I might need to in a bit. I think I heard them out there. They might be coming in here. I'm not sure.
Okay. I was gonna say about Sky 2 is that specifically I have sort of a like, and I feel like I don't know how to explain this feeling.
Yep. I'll be back. Bye-bye.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how to explain this feeling, and I'm gonna say to you then, Sion. And it might be that I'm contradicting myself from things I've said earlier. And trust me, it doesn't change my opinion about Sky 2. I'm saying this as in how generally I look at things. From someone who did not play RPGs a lot as a kid, at least not like RPGs or JRPGs. I always saw JRPGs as this specific genre, and I've always seen them as, yeah, these games are neat. And you know what? Some of these older games, I can see them being really good childhood games for people that played, or even like old games that are really good and classics, like in their own rights. But I would always just see them all as like, they all sort of have the similar vibe regardless, because they're all in the RPG genre. But I feel like I can always just distinctly go like, okay, yeah, these are JRPGs. I understand the structure of how they work. I understand how they do things. Even if they do things like differently, obviously, I should still tell there are elements about them that they do very similar regardless. And some of the outliers of that genre that I interact with are the ones that I really care about, such as Sky 1 and 2 together. But that is mostly because of moments like in the games more than I can't speak for the gameplay because I've not myself played the games. I literally just sat there and half watched you play it. So I can't like with good conscience say, oh, I've interacted with the gameplay. But the story was pretty good. Like, I really liked what they did with the two games. Like, I'm glad that everything they did with Sky 1 and 2. Yeah, but like, as part of playing a video game, I want the experience of the gameplay to also be part of the experience of playing the game. If I just wanted the cutscenes or like the watching it, then I would just watch it on YouTube, you know? It would be the same thing, but that's not what I want. But yeah, so Sky 1, but especially Sky 2, like Sky 1, 6 out of 10, which means it was above mid. Like, it was good enough that it was above a mid game. But I feel like it was so interesting enough, and I really liked some of the characters. Yeah, that's fair. But also, from what I understood from the side missions, it was a lot of like, hey, so I have a thing going on. Could you go help me with that? And it's not like a special thing. It's just sort of like, I'm the woman from the orphanage. Could you help find the orphans, or could you help play with the orphans? Like, that's the sort of side quest I expect from them. Or just go kill that monster over there. And it's not really like, I guess I don't expect a lot. And maybe that's my fault for not expecting more out of it. Like, I guess also because, like, in my mind, one of my favorite games is Witcher 3. And to me, and this is me putting in my personal opinion here, so, you know, you can obviously don't take it, like, literally, or objectively. Or objectively.
I got
Witcher 3 just has, like, obviously story missions, but then side missions also run around the world. And I feel like every side mission and every, like, side content feels like it has as much attention to just be like, yeah, this is just, like, another quest. Like, the story missions are story missions, that they drive forward the story of you trying to find your daughter. But the side missions are their own little, like, stories, and they are actually interesting stories, or just fun little stories. So, like, literally one is where you get a pan for an old lady by finding a way into her house, and it is kind of funny. Like, it's just because the dialogue is very funny in that mission. And the scenario.
Here's an actual question I was wondering about. What's a game, or I guess it's phrased badly. Can you guys name, like, what probably your favorite side quest in gaming is, or like some really good examples of side quests? What's like a top tier one for you? Because I know an easy one is like New Vegas. That one is like god tier ones. But there's one in particular I'm thinking of that's not like a New Vegas one. Goes to Azure. Oh, of course it's a trail game. Well, son. So original. Maybe you should play better games. How dare you have an opinion, Scion?
Stop that! What were you gonna say, Bio?
I was gonna say, it was one that I was thinking about the other day, and it's one game that I'm really fucking excited to get to. But Majora's Mask has one of my favorite side quests in gaming. And that's so fucking weird to think that it's a Zelda game. But Majora's Mask is like leaps and bounds above every single other Zelda game to like a shocking degree. And they have not only the best side quest in the Zelda franchise, but they have the best, like, possible story content that Nintendo has ever put out in a side quest. And it is so fucking amazing. I'm probably overhyping it a little bit, obviously, but, then again, I was categorical.
You have a way of overhyping everything because you say that it is the best.
It's the best thing that I could think of off the top of my head that, like, mainline Nintendo has ever put out. Because I'm like, it's a Zelda game. A core, like, baseline Zelda game. And I'm not even talking about, like, spin-offs. Like, if we want to start talking about spin-offs, like some of the Paper Mario games have really good plots, like, you know, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, shit like that. But mainline Nintendo, easily Majora's Mask is the fucking best. But I meant it for, like, even in regards to, like, other games that I've played. The one fucking side quest I'm thinking of for Majora's Mask is so disproportionate for the rest of the content in Nintendo's catalog that I'm shocked that it's in the game. I cannot stress this enough, Scion. Majora's Mask is very different. Just like Breath of the Wild is to the rest of the franchise.
Majora's Mask is just very fucking dark, as is, you know, not a tendency to be a thing in fucking Nintendo games.
Well, yeah, that too. But I meant, like, because it was the first game that, I forget what the actual, like, names are, but you know how, like, in Nintendo, Miyamoto has gone on record, well, I guess he hasn't gone on record, he's actually said the opposite on record, but he has a track record of just hating stories in video games. He's the reason Paper Mario's kind of shit. He's the reason that, like, in Mario Galaxy, the whole Rosalina notebook thing had to be hidden in the game because Miyamoto wanted it gone. Like, they had to hide it from him because he just doesn't want, like, a plot in his games. It's awful. I hate it so much. Well, there's one other guy who is like the yin to fucking Miyamoto's yang. There's one dude who absolutely fucking loves narratives in gaming. He's the dude who wrote the Rosalina, like, notebook in Galaxy and made Rosalina like a character that people can love. He's the reason why he had to hide it in the game. He's the one who wrote Link's Awakening. And, ever since he wrote Link's Awakening, they did, like, an interview with him about how, after he made that game, Miyamoto went on record to say, "You are never allowed to do this again." Like, Jesus Christ. Well, when Majora's Mask came out and they had a 1-year fucking stopgap, they had to make the game in 1 year. They put him on the team out of desperation, but the only way he was willing to work with a team is if he was able to write his own story. He was able to do it his way. And, fucking Christ, this guy is a phenomenal writer.
Oh, shit. I think those were the small people anyway, and I'm good memory, so whatever.
Oh. No, you need to end the day. You have to pass on through the day. No, you should reset.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna lose all that gear. No, just reset.
Alright. Fuck. Oh, man, I thought I was gonna hit the thing before I hit the fucking ordeal, whatever.
But,
didn't pay attention.
Yeah, that dude was given uncontested reign of Majora's Mask's story, and oh my god, does it show. It is the best fucking Zelda plotline. Majora's Mask has no reason to be as good of a game as it is. It is one of the games that taught me how to love a narrative in gaming. And I don't even stress that enough. I saw Majora's Mask when I was extremely young, and it taught me how to love stories in games. I know that, Scion. That's why I'm not trying to convince you that it's good without you seeing the game. I'm just trying to convince you to watch the game when I eventually play it, because it's on the list.
I'm typing it.
Yeah, this is more so just a please watch the game, so than anything.
So
it'll still be a Zelda game eventually. I'm putting it on my fucking part of the wheel. Fuck you. I was debating it between Kingdom Hearts and the fucking Chain of Memories, or Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and Majora's Mask. But I'm doing it now. That's my chunk of this next wheel. After Dark Cloud and whatever the fuck we do in place of a poll, that's going right there.
I want to ask something. So, my basic understanding, and I mean, if Scion doesn't know anything, I don't know if me mentioning this is gonna be like a spoiler or whatever, but the game is old as fuck, and come on. It's fucking Majora's Mask. I feel like everybody has a decent idea of what Majora's Mask is.
Well, I actually don't know about Scion, because he said he doesn't like Zelda, so maybe. But go for it. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what everybody basically knows anyway. It's a game where, like, I believe it's set after the fucking Ocarina.
It is indeed. It is a direct sequel to Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, so it's after Ocarina. Link stumbles upon a mask. The mask. Oh, okay. It's a thing going after the mask. It's some kind of weird kid that's like stumbles on the mask.
Not really either.
I just know that for some reason, like, somebody gets a hold of a mask, and then the whole idea of the game.
Already spoiled. This is the intro of the game, and he's getting in a lot of the like nitty-gritty details wrong. As it turns out, in The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, someone somewhere goes to find a mask.
Well, no, as in, like, at the early stages of the game, a D kid, I don't know what their name is, like,
Deku?
takes a mask from a shopkeeper.
Yes.
That, like, is keeping masks on him, and he's like, oh, no, that's
Happy
bad.
mask salesman, yes.
And then he puts on the mask eventually, and he basically goes fucking crazy and decides he's gonna destroy the world.
Yeah, that's the basic plot of the game, yeah.
And then the basic plot of the game is you have 3 days to stop the apocalypse, and yeah, that's it. You have 3 days. Days, as in there is a timer and everything.
Congratulations. What was the point you were trying to convey here?
That you're a fucking bitch?
Okay, I mean, you got it. Good job. Congratulations. I am a bitch. Thank you.
It's almost like because you were
I'm just
dragging
like
it fucking
genuinely. Are
out
you
by
just trying to give
questioning
me a
me.
plot synopsis? I genuinely don't know what you're trying to convey. Like, is this just meant to be a plot synopsis you're doing?
I had a point, but you know what's happening? Somebody keeps fucking talking
Keep going,
while I'm
then.
talking. No, I don't remember now. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. And when am I doing Shadow of the Colossus? When it wins.
You even know Shadow of Colossus?
Oh, do I know Shadow of the fucking Colossus, baby.
Alright, at least
No.
you have some culture. You fucking bitch.
Dude, Shadow of the Colossus is like one of the most... It is probably the best game that has ever done, like, a non-vocal protagonist. If we want to talk about silent protagonists in game, the
Would you
fucking...
consider it an open world?
Technically. You gotta fucking twist my balls about this? Great.
I was just checking.
Shut the fuck up. Shadow of the Colossus is probably the best example of a silent protagonist I've seen done in a game. Like, it's not even meant to be just like a player insert. He just is quiet because he's alone for the entire game. It's very, very good.
Yeah. It
God.
also works for the atmosphere because
Ico and
like
Shadow
it's just him isolated.
God, and that's the problem with, like, streaming Shadow of the Colossus. That game has a fucking atmosphere. And unfortunately, streaming that game kind of breaks a bit of that. Because I'm talking over it the whole time. It's meant to be a very silent, kind of introspective type of game. But
It is. It is one of those games that almost feels like you're watching art in a or like at
yeah,
a exhibit.
that is a very good point. Shadow of the Colossus is very much so like you're doing a walk through an art exhibit.
Yeah.
It's a little
It's
weird.
not-
It's a little esoteric. It's a little not straightforward. But by God, is it pretty. Even the original PS2 version. Fuck, dude. I know like they made it again on the PS4, and holy shit, is it a fucking faithful port. Oh my God. It's one of those games where they just polished up the graphics. They did nothing else, and they added like one secret as specifically a shout out to the fans. It specifically referenced a group of fans in that final, in the final secret of the game. But,
I feel like Shadow of Colossus is one of those games that can like be defined as just a piece of art.
that game is one of the games that I could just wholeheartedly consider a 10 out of 10, just objectively. For what they were trying to convey in Shadow of the Colossus, they did it nearly perfectly.
I
As
have never
close-
played the game. I want to own the game. I want to cherish the game. I want to love it, and I give it a 9 out of 10 just out of the principle that I don't need to play it to understand what this game is and how it feels to be in that experience.
Continuing to shill the 10 out of 10s are real, are real fake 10s, and that you can't have them. They're not real.
Hey man.
How much do you know
That's how I
about
do.
Shadow of the Colossus, Zion?
I never say that me saying something is 9 out of 10 means that I'm shitting on it.
Man, this game is
0.5%. Like, it's just part of me, like,
9
it's
out of
part
10,
of my
so you're
thought
telling me a
process
1 out of
of
10
no
of this
game
game is
being
shit?
utterly perfect.
Because it depends on what the game is going for. Like, you would never compare a game like GTA 5 to a game like One Shot. You know what I mean? It's just not fair.
What is One Shot?
One Shot is an indie adventure game.
Well, thanks for making that fucking niche reference that I don't get.
Okay.
That's a fucking...
Dude, yeah, fucking watch the Jacob Geller video. I'm glad you get it. Okay, good. I'm glad you've seen that. That's a very good context for Shadow of the Colossus. And you don't even know like the actual in gameplay bits, but God, the in gameplay bits are so good too. God, Jacob Geller is a fucking masterclass of a human being.
I mean, Sion said that he watched Jacksepticeye's playthrough of it, so I imagine he's seen most of it.
Top of the morning to you, ladies.
Top of the morning to you, laddies!
You know, I'm Irish too, and I don't gotta act like that.
Sure, every American is Irish.
Actually, I am, like, extremely Irish bloodline-wise.
No, you need to drop all the lore about Jacksepticeye right now.
It's like, in fact, my last name was gonna be something like extremely fucking Irish. Oh no, it was so much worse. O'Neill is like a last name that you can have. My last name was originally gonna be like, fuck, I don't remember what it was. It was like 4 syllables. I think syllables is the right word. 3 or 4 syllables long, and it was fucking... Oh, Jesus. That's the, like, this is the name that you're gonna get bullied about for the rest of your life kind of fucking name.
Oh, yeah?
And people don't talk about it as much, but Ico, the game that came before Shadow of the Colossus and Shadow of the Colossus is like a pseudo sequel to, is also a really good game, but unfortunately that game does suffer from like game design of its time issues, and it's not quite as resonant as Shadow of the Colossus. Even its sequel, The Last Guardian, is not quite up to snuff because they spent fucking unironically like 11 years.
Oh, The Last Guardian,
yeah. That's the third game in that like series. It unfortunately is kind of booty cheeks. They spent like 11 years trying to get that game to work, because what they were trying to do with the game, like the development history of that game is like extremely interesting, because they were trying to push every single console they'd ever put the game to its absolute limits. Like, we got a trailer for The Last Guardian in, like, 2007 or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it was...
one of those?
It was like a 2010 kind of thing. Like, the game was in development for, like, fucking 13 years. And apparently, because they were trying to get the game to run on a PS2, and I think it eventually came out for the PS4, for example, of how much more power they needed. They... apparently we're hoping that the trailer that they revealed at, like, E3 or whatever conference they were on, they were hoping that it wouldn't crash. Because the pre-rendered trailer alone of, like, the canned gameplay that is all automated and everything was so hardware intensive, the fucking console would crash. Let alone getting to, like, gameplay that you can play with your own 2 hands.
It was called The Last Guardian, right?
Last Guardian, yeah.
Yeah, I sort of wish, like, from what I saw little exposure of it, and then I never heard anybody talk about it again. I kind of really wanted it to be, because it looked like it could be something really cool, like, not just like
it's an extremely interesting game, and it's technologically and like mechanically, like, oh, they're like graphically, it's fucking beautiful, but it's one of those games that it's a very pretty game and the story's nice, but holy shit, man, sometimes gameplay can really hinder it. That game is kind of just annoying to play. Because they tried to do the same kind of thing in Shadow of the Colossus, where the fucking big animal bird dude, who I forget his name, will sometimes just not listen to you. They tried to program him in like a real animal. They tried doing that fucking thing again that 100 different games have tried to do. And they specifically had to remove it from Shadow of the Colossus because they found that players found it extremely frustrating and annoying. And so they immediately took that feedback and added it into their next game, in which case people found it extremely frustrating and annoying. Oh wow, who could have seen this coming?
Crazy how that works. Son of a bitch.
I'm having fun.
No, because I have to work with the fucking orchestra.
No, you should be fine though, because if you work with all your LFs, you should get. Oh yeah, you're even getting to work with him for free. You should be able to get enough energy before this noon ordeal comes through.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the noon. I'm just worried about the orchestra. That's all.
Yeah. It's because we're going on this topic. Are there any other games that you're really passionate about that we haven't talked about much on stream? Forz and Scion. What other games do you have that you're like that you got like an earworm for?
I talked enough about why I actually love The Witcher 3? Like, because I mentioned
Fuck off.
it.
No, you have talked about that a ton.
I mention it, but I have never like actually specified why I love it.
No, I don't want to hear.
All right, well, you asked.
Hey guys, here's this question. Gives an answer, and I don't like that one.
I could talk about Ghost of Tsushima. That is a fucking great game. That is a game that I would also consider a piece of art. It is not on the same level as Shadow of Colossus, but it is also a gorgeous game.
Isn't that the fucking like Dark Souls
story.
game?
No. That is Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice.
I don't fucking know, dude. There's too many of these games.
Oh, right. He's actually sent me Arcana too, and I need to play it. Even though Sion says that he really only likes one ending, and he feels sort of whatever about the rest. For a visual novel.
It's Silent Hill 2 all over again.
He's like, I like one ending. Please get the one ending.
Silent Hill 2 is actually a game like that. Like, I've talked about Silent Hill 2, like, once or twice, but when I have, I've never shut up about it. But it was a game that I also spent a long time trying to convince you to watch, Sion, but that game is so fucking similar in that regard. To where there are multiple endings to that game, and everyone has their favorite ending. Because unlike most games, you kind of get to decide what ending you get based on your actions. And what ending you get actually is like what do you particularly feel is the best ending for this character? You know what I mean? Without going into any fucking details, because I don't want to ruin anything about that game. It's one of those endings where there's not a canon ending. It's whatever you feel is the best ending for this particular story. And, oh my god, Silent Hill 2.
Honestly, the same way that I like listening to, like, okay, as much as, like, we get into arguments
I like
and shit,
visual
and it gets
novels.
sort of heated
What are you talking about? I just don't play that many.
Yeah, no, as I was saying,
Yeah.
As much as I like get into arguments or whatever with both you and Bio about shit, and like sometimes it gets heated, I genuinely used, and I still sort of do, use Bio and his streams as a way of connecting to RPG as a genre, but because before then, I'm not gonna lie, my interactions went as far as I play Dark Souls.
It's not even an RPG. Get the fuck out of my fake gamer.
That's a JRPG, and you can't shake my
fake gamer spotted. I'm reporting you to the gaming.
And the same way I think about things like visual novels, like you not mentioning it's like fine because I get it. It's like, oh, you don't think that the genre is like something that we would be interested in. The same way I don't talk about genres I like because I know you don't resonate with it. But I feel like visual novel is interesting, because like, I want to know more about that, because I want to understand, just from a very like, I'm curious about what it is about them that makes you feel the way you do. Because I feel like every genre has their own reasons why people like them.
Like how you fucking didn't, you buy him fucking Alcana, you didn't even buy me Alcana, you bought me Rakuin. That's the wrong game. Which one is it, Sion?
Yeah, but I feel like he definitely sent it to me.
You need to go fight the Scarecrow one more time. You're not done yet.
Oh, you mean that?
Huh. Piss. Fuck you. I just need to be in you just need to remind me of it. A lot of the time, it'll be on like a weekend. No, Sion. Fuck you. I need to be in the right headspace for it. A lot of the time when I'm really when I'm in like a visual novel mood, it's like a weekend, it's like early on into the afternoon, I have no plans for the rest of the day, I can fucking turn up the AC, sit down with a hot cup of mug of something, hot cup, and then play a game for like 6 fucking hours straight, up until like 2 a.m.
If you don't like the game, which you actively have gone out of your way to be like, if I don't like it, I'll literally stop.
Yeah. But I'm saying that's my visual novel o-meter. That's how I did fucking Katawa Shoujo, and oh my god, that game's a fucking masterpiece.
I have actually just forgotten that I own Alcana. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just sit down some weekend and just like play it.
What's the plot summary, Sion? Unless it's one of those things that's spoiler, I guess.
From what I've seen, it's just a very weeby, like, visual novel title.
Is it just friendship and datings and family and having fun? I can get along with that.
You have multiple girl interests. You're a guy.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's all of them. I mean, that's easy. That's a fucking course, dude. Fucking Katawa Shoujo is one of my favorite games. Fuck you, man. You think I don't like these things? I also liked it because...
Sometimes they get a bit carried away with the fan service.
There's straight up sex scenes in Katawa Shoujo.
Alright.
The same fan, they don't even get... Then they treat it so tastefully, too. Oh! Katawa Shoujo.
Tastefully.
Oh my god, Katawa Shoujo is so good. Or unless it's Kawada Shoujo, I don't remember which one is. I always got the W and the T confused. Okay, now we're getting fucking weird.
From what I understand,
so what you're
it's
telling
a game
me is this game has the plot of Final Fantasy X. All right.
And I respect that, which is why I'm trying to get through it, because, like, my problem is that a lot of these stories also have this common problem of, like, hey, they're 16, and they're acting sort of weird around each other, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't like it. I don't mind people being lovey-dovey, but it's with the extra shit that the Japanese like sometimes that I'm like, oh, no.
To be fair, there's this, I would never, if you had fucking paid me $1,000, like fucking, when the fuck did I start reading it? Like 4 years ago, I would never have started reading Hajime no Ippo. Thou reapest what thou sowest, and yeah, if you'd paid me fucking $1 billion and told me that in like a year's time I would have started reading Hajime no Ippo, I would call you a liar and then take your money.
I feel like what's... Go ahead.
But, sometimes you just fuck with genres that you don't normally fuck with if they're exceptional. And God, yeah. Hajime no Ippo, so good. Go read it, please. Sewing content.
What's weird about my position of, like, how I feel about these things, too, is that it's a weird thing of, like, when it's, like, obviously, when you're younger, you're like, oh, this, like, boob, haha, itchy, like, oh, that shit. It's very, like, enjoyable, or whatever.
Murder that
like,
fucking scarecrow and end the day, damn it.
Yeah, I'm killing the scarecrow. But then when I've grown up, and I'm like, I don't feel comfortable looking at any of this anymore. Especially now when we all know what the, like, the age of consent is in Japan, and it's sort of, like, very awkward.
It's almost like
but then I'm also like, I'll literally consume honey pop, and I'm like, am I a fucking hypocrite? Should I just accept that I'm a fucking hypocrite?
It depends on if they own up to it, really. Like, if they try, like, I've always referred to it as, like, the pandering. If the game is trying to, like, actively sell you sex as the thing, as, like, a bait, that's bad. If it's just using sex, it's because, like, that's the point. It's like... If you're gonna jack it, just jack it, damn it. Don't try to fucking blue ball me for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but it's like when it's not about it though, and it's still in my face, I'm like, I don't like it because it's just trying to distract me from what I'm here for.
That's when it's bad, is because it's meant to be, they're using sex to sell something else. They're using sex as bait, rather than sex being like the point. Pick censored right now, damn it.
Oh, I thought I was picking Meddling Love.
I mean, you can do that too if you're gonna be memory repository, sure.
I am.
So go do that then. Have fun getting her.
I'll get censored first since I'm so close to finishing it.
Well, I mean, you're gonna memory repository anyway. Censored is at least something you can handle. Like, if you were, like, later on in the game, if you had to, without being able to memory repository, pick one of the two of them, you'd want censored.
So I want a melting no.
Yeah,
Now.
just to get her out of the way.
I mean, you got a point, Scion, but it's more like, I don't know, it's more personal when it's like not just about selling attractive people. It's like you're taking this one step further than just selling the face, you know?
See, it was also the reason why I don't like a lot of the time when there's like the obligatory gamer girl character. Oh fuck, I gotta like play the game. Like it's the reason why Chihiro, who is a really good character in Danganronpa 2, which I know fucking segue to a game no one likes, but it's the primo example. I fucking hated her so much because she's just there to pander, and is the thing Bullet will not stop giving me shit about.
Yeah.
God, she's the fucking worst.
It's weird too, because like I can hate characters like that too, but then I can be like Futaba. I like Futaba.
No,
and it's like
Futaba
okay.
is a good example.
I think Futaba is fine because they actually add in like things like her actual existing like social anxiety.
There's a lot of problems with Persona 5. We're not getting into that right now. Another example is fucking shy bitch from Three Houses. I don't even remember her name. Holy fuck, is she the most insufferable fucking character?
Oh, fucking Bernetto or whatever.
Bernadetta is like, might be top 10 of my least favorite characters in anything. I haven't had a problem with her yet.
She just sort of exists.
Oh,
like, that's all I've gotten from her
God,
so far.
I want to snap her fucking neck.
She's not that bad.
Her breathing brings me disjoy.
Alright, lore time.
Yeah, Marianne is... I'm so mad. Marianne is so
Well, you gotta have
the
fucking small shy girl, of course. You can't just have the normal shy girl.
To stick a knife in her throat and watch the light fade from her eyes.
You're on Twitch. Gidbura? in Minecraft, by the way.
No, in Three Houses, actually.
I want to enter combat with her and stab her with my
Unfortunately, she has persecution complex, so now she does 5 more damage per hit. Fuck. Doesn't she also get the spear art? What's the 70% woe down plus crit you?
Dude,
shit.
that sounds like a fucking... Dude, that is a You want to bring me a fucking Valentine's card? You send me that shit.
I want to do the fucking, like, I want a GBA Swordmaster crit all over you.
God.
Oh, fucking A, dude.
Actually, hold on, let me grab my water real quick.
Oh, fuck. Isn't it like Lynn's promoted sword crit animation where there's like 5 of her? I want to do that. That's a Valentine's card.
Alright, I'm ready.
Well, that task I gave you was pretty easy, don't you think? Though a couple of times...
no idea, lady.
Well, a couple of times you're too indecisive and passive. Next time you should... Gebra, about the suppression plan you sent me? Don't you think the scale is a tad bit too grand? Alright, now move along if you spat out what you needed to. Come on, you know a similar incident happened before. I'm the head of the welfare team, after all. So I just felt I should point it out. Yeah, got it. How about you head on back to your department now and lap up that coffee you love so much? And another thing, some of the ego in my department seems to be malfunctioning. I'm sure you had nothing to do with it, right? Although your recent suppression was strangely quick. I'll be sure to make it up to you. But if you press any further on this, those ego you value so much may be pointed at your head. Aye, I'll be on my way then. Man, who'd have to draw the short stick? The pains to have are a hot-headed warmonger or some weird kids with unreadable minds.
I sort of wish you had an editor for your channel so that you could just zoom in on 4 and Lewis.
It's been a while since I came down to the middle layer. Long time no see, you said. Oh, are you here to see Gabriel? Careful what you say. You may just end up with a hole in your head. Take care.
Is that true, Gebra?
Oh, get lost, she said. Hod, what brings you here?
So, it's about the suggestions you made involving the abnormality breach training. I feel it needs some adjusting.
Go on.
Well, if we were to engage in head-on assault like you suggested, employees would suffer heavy casualties around this section. I believe if we change the training plan like so to a more defensive stance here, the casualties would be lower. Does it seem alright?
But then... Are being too nice to those abnormalities with this kind of response?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Forget it. Since you're the head of the training team, your opinion is final, right?
I am, well, as long as you're willing to...
Do it.
Oh, thank you! I'll see you later.
Hod.
Huh? Yes?
You forgot your report.
I could have lost it. I thought you were gonna shoot me in the head like Gisette said. Thanks again!
Hod's too soft. If I were the head of the training team, I'd never act like her. Never ever cower before your enemies, even if they seem dangerous. You just have to focus on hacking away and tearing apart each and every one of them. Show me that you use any means necessary to kill a number of those WoW-level monsters.
Oh, well.
I think you have enough of those.
No.
No.
What do you mean? No. All right.
Yeah.
We are also getting more lore, I think, because I completed 2 objectives.
You can't do Bina's lore until you upgrade her further, so you're not going to be getting any more, at least not yet. And now, for the love of fucking God, pick the execution bullet. For the love of God, pick that fucking option. This allows you to kill a clerk without triggering any of the abnormalities that get pissy when they die.
Nice.
And then that's... sure. That's okay. Holy fuck, you got this far into the game and didn't have fucking execution bullets. Jesus Christ. It doesn't just kill clerks, it'll also kill agents if you want to. Like, if they're possessed or something, you can intentionally put them down.
Are you impressed by that?
I am more disgusted, but sure. Impressed is, in
Okay.
fact, a word that exists in the English lexicon.
Impression.
Impressed.
Why is impressed and impression not the same thing?
Nope.
Or are they the same thing? Being impressed is like a positive, but leaving an impression is not necessarily a positive thing.
Yeah. Leaving an impressed. Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
There you go. See, it's that easy. Well, now you have a fuckload of people that don't fucking change up your gear. None of this matters. You're rewinding time anyway.
Alright. I'll go get the fucking melting love.
Now go try out your fucking new bullet and see how it works. No.
Shoot a clerk?
So you should shoot all the clerks in Bina's department. Take whoever that agent is outside of Bina's department, leave whoever's going to be working with Melting Love, and shoot all of Bina's clerks. Pause the game to do it. It's way safer that way, because you can kill agents that way, and you don't want to do that.
Why do I want to shoot all of her?
Melting Love it infects them. Also, it's a way to test the execution bullets.
Did it... Oh.
There he goes.
It's a fucking black hole.
It specifically kills them without leaving a body. Because Mountain of Smiling Bodies requires corpses. That kills them without leaving a corpse.
Is that all of them? I think that's all of them.
You can tell because of the X above Abina's department, that's all the clerks are dead.
Okay.
Oh my, and now you can do Tifreth suppression. Because you kept having difficulties by having too many clerks die, you can now go through and kill every clerk. So, Crag won't get all pissy at you.
Well, I don't know if I could kill all. Well, I guess I have 16 bullets. I could. Okay,
when a
cool.
meltdown occurs, it refills your ammo.
Oh!
Yeah, you've never used bullets, so I've never been able to show off that mechanic, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been using to like heal and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. 16 clerks left? No, that's 16 bullets. But yeah.
I didn't realize that this reset every or like meltdown.
That's busted as fuck. Yeah, that's a reason why I've been wanting that. You can get that's why the guns are so good. If you can liberally spend them to heal. When do you get the gun again? Oh fuck. My brain, I think Tiferet. Tiferet gives you the gun, and then both Chesed and Gebra give you new bullets. In fact, Chesed's department's passive is that he gives you more bullets the more clerks are alive. So it's really funny. You can actually shoot a clerk in the head and you'll lose another bullet. Dude, Scion's fucking living it for this gun shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So just help me out here. Melting Love, can I work multiple times without worrying about Bonbon just suddenly melting?
You just need to make it so that no other agents touch Bong Bong. Anything that happens down in Bina's department, only Bong Bong can interact with.
I'm basically wondering if Bong Bong will eventually melt if they work long enough.
No, Bong Bong is fine. Bong Bong is the one that's blessed, and so Bong Bong is immune. Everyone else is not safe. Do not let anyone else touch Bong Bong. Effectively think Gebra's department is blocked off. No one else can enter there.
Become the Der Freischutt.
This is also how you handle Melting Love, by the way. This is why she was so heinous before, because you had no way of getting rid of your clerks, so they all went infected and went start killing people. Now you can kill all the clerks in a department and just get them done. Yeah, there's a very good fucking reason why I was telling him to get Gebra's quest done as early as possible. He went to said, and I'm letting him make that decision, because, you know, he's blind. He doesn't know what's the more optimal fucking route.
Okay. This game is, like, adding plus right now on the Justice. I guess, do I not have Justice unlocked yet? That's a thing to get to 120?
What?
Okay, what can I get up to 120?
Temperance, Fortitude, and Prudence. You cannot...
Oh, I thought that I had it for Justice too. That's why I kept fucking wasting it on Force.
No, you cannot get to 120 Justice.
Yeah, alright, I wasted that shit on fucking 4 for the longest time. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, you might not actually even have them all. I think to get the Sanity one, you don't have unlocked yet. You have to do Hakma's final quest.
Yeah, the main point was just that, like, I was wasting 4.
Yeah, you actually, so the other two,
Oh no, I can't do that. Fuck. Can Diva work with this guy?
Just send like Saihan or Biop or something, or 4.
Oh yeah.
Any of your other like ace members.
Alright, Saihan, congratulations. You've been promoted.
But, fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, Gebra's other 2 rewards are really good. One of them is a bullet that slows abnormalities if they're broken out. So when they're running around the facility, you can shoot them with a bullet that slows their movement speed by like 40%. It's absurd. It doesn't make them attack slower. It makes them move slower. Keep that in mind. But
dude, Gebra is just like, yeah, I mean, she fits her role very well. She's literally the bitch that's like, not in my fucking facility.
Yeah. And,
I like how fast fucking Scion was just like, oh shit.
And then our last one is an entirely unique one called Summon the Rabbit Team, which I'm not going to tell you what that does.
Yeah. Hey, Scion, I see value too. I have execution bullets now.
Chesed's department was also really good, to be fair, but not as good. The problem is that 2 of his researches are bugged and don't do anything. He's meant to make it so that you can have more bullets, and then he's meant to increase the amount of healing you get from blue and green bullets. But they just don't work. Oops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Unfortunately for Chesed, but I forget what his final research is. I think he might just give you to fucking something. I don't know, man.
Fucking something, yeah.
Yeah, fucking something. I don't remember.
Alright.
I don't remember. It ain't important.
Gonna get your gear, gonna get out of here, gonna get your lore too.
We've already read her lore, I do believe.
I don't think so.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
if you want-
God damn.
If you wanted to, you could also beat the ever-loving shit out of a few wows to get that going.
Alright, I definitely have seen this gear before. So
Yeah, you've seen the
probably
gear, you
read
just
the lore.
didn't get it. I don't think we have, actually, so scroll back up. A melting slime with a resemblance to humans when inspected closely. Its containment unit is covered in its mucus secretions. Today I'd like to talk about the recent incident everyone has heard of. That's right. That dreadful incident when an army of slimes took over our facility for redacted minutes. There were several containers left in the redacted lab that were not processed properly during the experiment related to redacted. If you know about the redacted experiment, it's fucking so much redacted. You would already know about the contents of those containers are merely useless leftovers that only prove the experiment has failed. Our researchers felt there was no need to dispose of them. It was obviously that one newbie to the research team had no idea what was inside of those containers. Employee Marie found the container of pink slime and felt that they could pose a threat. It is assumed that she thoroughly concealed and kept them in redacted status. If my assumption is correct, the melted object in those containers was probably the redacted of redacted. I became sure of this when I read the passage that described its appearance as that of an adolescent human. I don't know if it was fortunate for us or not, but its memories, including those of the experiments, were completely gone. It could barely speak a word or two. It was also mentally unstable. It became extremely nervous whenever Marie was not present. Marie had a brother whom she lost. A brother.
A brother. A brother. A brother.
It is an actual fucking problem in this game whenever they have a capital A, because I'm like, is this A or is it the word A, but like capital It all started when she felt an attachment to the childlike pink slime that followed her around. Marie showed an unprecedented level of decrease in her mental corruption. Indeed, it was extremely unusual. Of course, it was certain that the abnormality somehow affected her in a positive way. But that was the end of the benefits. Her colleagues started noticing her odd behaviors. They tried asking her about them. It was the right thing to do. They were educated about the potential implications of a steep decrease in mental corruption levels, and understood that a person disappearing every single break time is a dangerous sign. However, Marie didn't say a word to them and ended up detained in the counseling room until she opened up. Meanwhile, this slimy creature that had forgotten everything instinctively remembered one thing. It had to get out of this facility, no matter what. The abnormality once again felt extremely nervous when Marie didn't show up on time. It thought that she was in danger. It was then that it decided to escape with her. A rare bond had formed between the two. They cared about each other from the bottom of their hearts. Confined within the counseling room, Marie eventually gave up her right to remain silent and began to reveal what she had done. How she kept the contents inside the container. How she was able to form a bond with it. However, she couldn't finish her words. This is because she melted in the blink of an eye. Moments after signs of an anomaly showed up on her skin. Yes, she quite literally melted. Melted in her entirety. And it wasn't the end of it. The slime that once was Marie a few seconds ago began to move. It wasn't a difficult task for a fluid creature to slide under the door of the counseling room. Did it have a speck of human rationality? No, it was just a newborn duckling blindly following its mother. It simply moved towards the abnormality. It wasn't just Marie that turned to slime. Every single employee who had made contact with her in some way began to melt too. Those who were questioning her, who had shared a meal with her, who had worked together. Soon this army of slime began to attack other employees, all for the mother slime, the abnormality they loved. Yes, out of love and love alone, they killed. And my dear employees, I do hope you all didn't forget to put on the gas masks we distributed to you before we entered, did you? I do hope that no one of you took it off out of boredom or stuffiness. I must inform you all that some of you are already infected by the slime I told you about. We did not give gas masks to some of you. We did say that it was because we were out of stock. Though, to be truthful, it was just so we could distinguish between those who are infected and those who are not. You may feel fine now, but before an hour passes, your flesh and bones will start to melt, and your mind will disintegrate into pitch-black nothingness. Then you will begin trying to wreak havoc on the facility. You'll probably, as your first action in your new form, jump at the employee sitting right next to you, all for the mess of slime you so adore. Yes, I know, it's unbelievable. You feel so alive and clear now. Just how on earth could you melt down into slime? And yet you will. It's not your fault, of course. Someone among you made contact with the slime abnormality. You were just unlucky sap who happened to be around that person. It's meaningless now to determine patient 0. I doubt they had any idea how catastrophic the results of their action would be. Doubt they had any idea how... Wait, they did it out of pure affection, after all. Finally, those uninfected who are wearing masks, please ensure you pay extra attention to your hygiene and immediately report if you see an employee acting out of the ordinary. You'll simply be infected as well if you attempt to help them. Now, in your desks there will be a 9mm pistol, all perfectly locked and loaded. What you must do now should be clear. We will not open the doors until the situation is taken care of. If you think this is too cruel, allow me to remind you that this is your job. I hope to see you again once everything has been handled. That's metal as fuck. Alright, I never read that before.
Well, I don't know if it's metal, but I definitely see 2 themes going on there. As in, okay, like I can see, it's probably not unintentional, but I see themes to like things like The Thing, the movie, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get you.
John Carpenter's, and then there's also to, did you get it with Kurt Russell, the most handsomest version ever?
The one of that sick ass box art that was made in like a day.
Oh yeah, it was so cool. But then it's also that like, because it's because it's a slime girl, I'm like, I like the idea that it's like one person becomes infatuated with this slime girl and then they bring everybody else down around them because of it.
Classic simp Ulton behavior.
Something like that. Good lore, Patreon. Good lore.
You did it good.
That is something I also did, so like I didn't really think about like, oh, what's the best whatever. Like most of the time when I saw a Patreon or whatever Kickstarter one, I was like, you're mine.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what? I stand by that. Why would I not want to see the ones that people made for the game, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Even if it did end up making my Craig show up.
Yeah, now you can fix Crag. You have the Crag suppressant bullets.
Yeah. I just have to kill all the clerks in the facility.
Every single one of them. You don't have to do all of them, to be fair. A lot of Crag only has like a threshold. They have like a higher cliff-off counter, and it's after like X amount of people have died. I usually kill all of the utterly irrelevant facilities and leave the more important ones still alive. Like, Malkuth's clerks give movement speed, Yasod's clerks give work success rate, whereas things like Tifereth I'm gonna be fucking honest. I don't remember what hers give at all. I know Cheseds just give bullets. That's not very relevant. Oh, Bina's give a discount so you can kill them if you're not buying anything. That's free as fuck.
I was just gonna kill all of them.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
I think Netzox increases healing, so you can get rid of his. Tiff or Hod's gives training, which is also irrelevant if you don't need to train. There's quite a few you could gun down for free.
I do enjoy that, according to the game, executing these people doesn't count towards the fucking people.
Yep, it's not real. Real fake death.
Yeah. Was there a way to get this guy's thing up?
Nope. Nuh-uh.
No? Okay. I'm just gonna have to get ready for him to unleash then.
No, just kill the execution bullets. What are you talking about? That's the point.
Gonna kill the clerks now?
Yeah, why
I
not?
can deal with this guy if he breaks out.
Why would you let him do that? Just kill the clerks. You have a solution to him right now. Why would you?
Yeah, but like, it feels so extreme for like the monk.
Oh. You haven't learned that clerks' lives don't matter.
I mean, to be fair, I also want them to break out because of the mission.
Well, if you want to do that, then let it happen. Or find a WoW you can beat the shit out of, like, permanently.
Well, that is the monk.
Well, yeah. I would say I'd find a WoW that you can consistently break out and just keep beating the shit out of him.
I don't know any other that I can
Yin,
Fuck no. They're literally next to each other.
Well, you could have someone pick up Yang and walk away, and then you could have your, like, Aleph-geared fuck buddies try to beat the shit out of them. That might unironically work.
How strong is Jin?
Is Jin? I don't know. They're an artist, so...
How strong is Jin? That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering how strong Jin is.
Like I said, Jin's an artist. I'm not sure how strong they are. You'd have to go ask him. They're in their Discord right now, probably.
Yeah, he's probably in his Discord. Playing,
Garbage.
League. Wait, what? Why is it attached? Oh, I guess it's just higher stats. Okay.
Yeah. Also, you
Whatever.
pause the game so there's just no music. It's great.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright, you know. Everybody go gather. Time to break this fucker out.
Free one is Big Bird. He's pretty easy to break out.
Oh yeah, and I can beat him just fine.
Yeah. Just put everyone below his room and beat the shit out of him when he leaves. You just keep doing bad work with him. You'll eventually get him.
Yeah.
With the exception of Bong Bong. Well, if you're going to be doing this quest, you probably don't want to be doing it when Bong Bong is infected, so you'll probably have to rewind time first.
Yeah, that's true.
Gear that is
I'll
actually...
focus on the gear then.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I was going to say gear that actually is, like, pretty resistant to pale damage. Which, I know, normal damage to pale is rare enough.
And I got a fucking cup.
And then look at that damage. 22 to 24. Fuck. And it's
44.
Yeah, whatever I said.
Man, what is this? TwitchCon?
What is this bit rate? TwitchCon? Oh, the bits. Look at them pixels.
Alright, oh, is Discord fucking up?
No. It's just, there's a lot going on, so any kind of a screen share or streaming like that will just fuck the bit
Fair
rate.
enough.
It's just how it do.
Evangeline, go. Break him out.
Why are you still doing this? You said you were gonna focus on the gear.
I feel like I can do both.
Alright.
Because I'm about to get 200 just fine here. And I literally have everybody here ready to go.
Yeah, alright. As long as you can consistently piss him. Why is he panicking? Stop that. As long as you can consistently piss him off and break him out without you needing to lose anything, sure.
Yeah, if I lose small people, it's fine.
Just don't send Bong Bong, remember that.
Yep. Bong Bong is
As long as they're
isolated.
in the room when he breaks out, they will automatically start attacking him. You don't need to issue, like, an attack order.
Well, this is more in case he leaves and they
No.
stay in the room.
They should be able to kill him before he even, like, gets to breathe.
Yep. Oh, nope.
Yeah,
Not
those
Bong
two
Bong.
Zayn sticks will really help. And dead. Welcome to the fucking mosh pit strategy, yeah. When you make a big fuck-off death ball of all your units, yeah.
Well, now when Bong Bong decides to leave. Oh, wait, no, because the clerks. You know what? Fuck it. Die.
Remember, you get your ammo back every, fucking... I would keep those ones alive. They give you attack speed.
How about... Well, I already Alright, you know what? Don't mind me shooting 2 of your friends. It's all good. All good. You know? Don't think about... What? What happened? What the fuck happened?
Big Bird's
Did
out.
Big Bird do that?
No, you lost a shitload of sanity. Can you scroll up? On the bottom left, scroll up. So Big Bird's out, Little Bird's out. Is someone in the absolutely safe place? Scroll up. The chat box.
Oh,
Bottom
chat
left.
box.
What happened? No.
Evangeline died, and then a bunch of people went into panic.
There's a shake. Unpause the game. What happened? Is someone in the... What happened?
What the fuck happened here?
Oh, one of your insane people probably broke something out.
Well, no, I only had one, and I beat him up immediately.
Huh. What? You don't have not... You,
Or did he escape?
It had to have been, because,
Well, whatever. Okay, you know what? I just have to fucking restart.
I don't actually... I was gonna say, you don't have the button. You don't have the safe room from March.
I'll have to restart it away, because I don't want to lose any gear or whatever.
Yeah. I was gonna say...
That's interesting.
I was kind of like not looking at the screen, and then I looked back and shit went wrong, so I can only
I
kind of
wasn't looking in that general direction.
Here, get out of that. Scroll up. I want to see what's going on. No, none of that would do anything. Keep going.
What about Big Bird?
No. He wouldn't do that. Keep scrolling. The only thing I could think of that would cause a mass scale like that is if Yin and Yang had met.
But I didn't see them.
Maybe one of the insane people broke one of them out and the other one got free and a dragon came through. We would have seen that, though, I would have assumed,
Yeah.
but maybe we just didn't look at it. Because it would have been on the right side of the facility.
Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just do it again.
Yeah.
Alright. Go there. You two hang out here. Eva, go there. Saihan, go there.
Get your 2 people out of Bina's department, shoot them up, and then let
Oh,
Bong
yeah,
Bong-
shoot the people. While Bong Bong is working, I need to shoot them.
Yep. It's something you're gonna have to get into the habit of, because you're gonna need to be popping a lot of shots over the course of this fucking game.
Yep. I guess maybe piling people wasn't a good idea either? I
No,
guess?
that wouldn't do anything.
Huh. Well, I
Also,
might try it again.
Also, if you're gonna be doing this quest, that means you have to do it today without memory repositorying. You have to, like, finish the day proper.
I can finish the day just
Yeah.
fine. Definitely if I focus down Cloud and Monk and Big Bear too.
Yeah.
But I guess the problem is I would have to... Okay, if I'm breaking them out, I actually want to eliminate all the clerks in this area anyway.
Yeah.
Because... Maybe spare Gebras, because then Army in Black could become a problem.
Yes.
So I'll prematurely start executing some people.
I'm sorry, Larry, but your life privileges have been revoked.
Did they intend for you to just be able to kill clerks to, like, do this?
Yup. That's the point of them. They knew damn well what they were doing when they added the fucking execution bullets.
Fair enough. Alright, that was all.
Do
the
you
bullets.
not enjoy a daily engage of genocide on your job? Maybe we're just going to the happy dimension.
Nah. We don't fool ourselves.
But that is
around
actually why the animation is so weird, like space themed, because it's meant to be a non-conventional way of death that the abnormalities won't recognize.
here. Gotcha.
It leaves no body. It's something that the manager has full control over, and it's something that the abnormalities do not recognize as a death. Even though you will never see these clerks again.
Hmm.
The clerks had families, the clerks don't have rights.
The clerks knew what they signed up for.
Remember, it's worse out there than it is in here.
At least here, your death has a purpose. And that purpose is making A feel like he's making any difference in the world, even though he's isolated and literally commanding a army of mindless drones that are disguised as people. That's my theory.
Execution bullets are very important. They also don't talk about them. They're kind of, it's a bit fucked up, you know?
Go ahead, infect them. Infect the slime.
Fuck you, Scarecrow, bitch!
Oh.
In the notes.
No time. Sci-Hat. Well, congratulations, Saihan. You're getting the bad notes.
Notes bad. Notes good, actually. Too bad.
And then you're gonna work with the toilet.
The toilet?
Yeah, close enough.
Makes dripping sounds. Erotic. Good question. Give me a reason for you to spend channel points, and then I will.
Give the streamer a reason to waste his own points.
Give me something that you'd want to spend them on.
Give
is the
me
main thing.
something to believe in.
I wonder if I can make it. You already can unlock emotes for channel points. I was gonna say I'm like 10k points turn on camera. I don't even have a camera on, like plugged in right now. You guys have just seen me looking down playing Mario Kart this whole fucking time.
Also, his posture would literally be him hunched like over, with his head on his shin, or his head on his body.
I have a very gross posture. Welcome to scoliosis. I sit like a fucking gremlin at all goddamn times. W2W, way too weird? I don't know what the fuck that means. Watch to win. I'm more than willing to give you guys just access to random fucking emotes. So it was what I was thinking of for a second there. I mean, like, I don't know, you want some fucking emotes? There's a fuckload of emotes you guys just can't use because you don't give me any money, assholes. But, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't you guys want to be able to use fucking melt in chat? Or be mad in chat? Maybe you want the rainbow cum ghost. Who knows?
I can be mad.
It's not mad, that's meh. Quite literally.
Yeah, well, I can't actually find the mad emote here on his thing.
I can.
What the fuck?
And it's fucking somewhere in there.
Oh, well, that's yours, not his.
And I feel like I did fucking, like, spend channel points to get another goddamn, like, a game on the wheel is, it feels a little disgusting, you know?
It'd be kind of weak.
Like, I'm not even saying that's a bad idea. That just feels like that's like a rabbit hole right there. This is some gotcha bullshit that I don't respect. Like, they added a channel point system, but you don't fucking do anything with it. I know some channels do a bunch of fun stuff where they'll have, like, polls, like, do you think I'm gonna win? Like, will Forrest win today? Yes or no? But those work a lot better when you have, like, a bigger audience so people can actually, like, gamble and bet with them. And then you can give, like, a unique badge to people who want to say yes or no, and then, you know, there's a whole, like, doubters, fucking prouders, whatever the fuck.
Oh, right.
That'd be funny, but I feel like it'd be very fucking annoying. Scion, you've already destroyed the poll. It's fine. You can we'll just do a wheel app. No, we can just do the poll. You already have Forza's fucking vote, my guy. You know Sky 2 will win if we do a poll. Why do you hate the poll so much? You only hate the poll because it leaves it up to chance, even though that's...
play Sky 2 already.
I actually hate video games. Namely, games that are based after, like, things that hover in the air. Plus, like, the only person I would, like, give a shit about to, like, and, like, actually, like, tolerate being in the stream chat are people that already, like, have access to it if they just ask. Like, I'd be totally fine with having Scion as a co-commentator, but he doesn't like being on streams anyway, so that's just a waste. Lollifant doesn't talk either.
You're just having people as... I find that hard to believe.
What?
Just having co-commentators for, like, anything if people just asked.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
I guess it kind of depends on the context.
You know, Scion, there is such a thing as being like the middle guy, of being like, you know, it could win or it could not. Not being the it will never win guy.
Spend 10,000 channel points to make a game disappear from the poll.
Alright, you know what? Fair enough. Kashing.
See, now that's what I can get behind. Spend points to delete someone else's vote.
I didn't know there was a sequel. We're never doing that.
Oh yeah, there's a sequel.
Oh, get the fuck out. No, we're done. No.
Yes. That's
You
the
do
magic.
that, you do that alone. I'm not there for it.
One of these days, I'm going back to Premonition 1. One
Go
of
for it.
these
I just
days.
won't be there. I have an immense hatred for that fucking game.
You're weak, your bloodline is weak, and you shan't survive the winter.
I'll survive just fine.
Can you please hurry up and fight this clown scorpion, sir?
Come on, Mayway.
How does this voting thing work? We haven't even gotten there yet. Once we finish with either this or, fucking Dark Cloud, I'm gonna have a poll in the Discord. And one of the answers will be Ruin, and it's weird that I got like 100 votes. So it's very strange.
Yeah, it's crazy. Don't mind the $sign.
Well, once the poll finishes, I have to remake the small wheel. Everyone gets to pick a game they want me to see.
You're not putting Ruin out there while we're still playing like this.
I know that.
So like, if Dark Cloud finishes first,
It's not happening.
then Ruin is
Fuck
not
no.
going.
You're gonna be done in the next like 5 episodes. It'll be over soon.
Sure. That's what we're telling
Yeah,
ourselves.
Fight the Clown Scorpion. Clown
Yep.
Town.
Clown man.
He's in
Clown?
Gebra.
Yeah, bro. All right.
There you go. That's all you need. No. Okay, this is too much for a Clown Scorpion. He's dead already. Just let him die.
Oh fuck! I thought it was going down to Bong Bong.
Holy
Jesus
fuck. Well, if that actually
Christ.
happened, you could just recall everybody and let Bong Bong
Yeah.
solo him.
All right. Where are the clowns?
One in Bong Bong, one in Central Command, and one in
Getting
Netsock.
attacked.
Make sure they're actually attacking the one in Central Command. We don't really know. Yeah. There you go. All done. Boom. Easy. Well, if you wanted to, because you have to pass through today anyway, you should, you could go try to get your WoW suppressed thing done now. Because you got the time.
Yeah.
Go execute a bunch of clerks and then get it done.
Oh, I should use my bullets. Okay.
Yeah, zoom in real close, so you don't want to try to miss these things. You can tell they're dead when their name disappears. You don't need to unpause for it. So just zoom in, click, their name has disappeared, they are dead. Also, their shadow disappears too. That as well.
Is that?
They're dead.
Oh. Their leg.
Yeah, it's just a weird angle. Don't worry about it.
Dude, that guy is not having a good day.
No, well, he's having an even worse day now.
Yeah, going to the shadow dimension.
Sorry there, Yugi boy. I shot your grandfather with this gun. You can just unpause and see if any more clerks show up.
Oh.
Jesus.
Epsilon.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck you in particular.
You have to be careful
Alright.
about shooting them because, yeah, they will die if you hit an agent.
Yeah.
Go kick the shit out of them all. Go get the top people, yeah. Go grab everybody. No, you're not done yet.
Yep. I know. Jesus Christ, calm down.
Can you shoot the friendly man? No, it doesn't do anything to abnormalities. Even if they are, like, allied ones, it doesn't do shit. Very high.
You gotta go more. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck am I saying?
I would actually wait to buy fucking Magical Girls bullshit, so that way you can buy it when you have Bina's clerk, so they'll get cheaper. Time to beat the shit out of this fucking...
If I can afford it, I'm just gonna buy it.
Okay. Well, you can just straight up buy both, yeah, but I mean... Now piss him off.
Alright. Oh, instinct, okay.
Go get him, Emma.
So, who will survive?
That Nicholas? Well, what
Yeah,
damage
Nicholas
does he do? He
survives.
does white damage.
White damage.
He actually takes bonus white damage.
Well, fuck.
He's taking 2
what?
damage, it's fine.
That's okay. Alright, we just gotta do this 5 times. Also look out for the bird and we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you little bitch! You little bitch! Oh, you little...
You could. Oh, you didn't even get a bad work result. You did too good. Oh, just keep working with him. It'll get worse and worse.
Yeah.
Just keep sending Nicholas in there. That'll be fine.
Alright, Nico.
Nico, hey Roman, it's your cousin Roman.
Hey,
Wanna go
Roman,
bowling?
let's go bowling! I like how the joke is always, hey, Roman, let's go bowling. Like, even though it's Nico
How are
that's,
you
like,
guys-
always insisting.
Wanna go bowling? We're
Oh,
bowling.
sorry, is it? Hold on.
How are we doing right now? So says Bird. We're bowling. We're also gonna kick the shit out of this monk 5 times.
Yeah.
No, wrong.
You know-
Yeah. Wait for him to heal up a bit. Oh, because Nicholas
No.
is at like half sanity.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Check it, you know?
We bowling, boys.
Hey, Nico, let's go bowling, eh? America, country of opportunity. I actually, okay, so there's mixed feelings about GTA 4. Do you like or hate GTA 4?
I don't know anything about any of them.
Alright,
Hope that.
Thanks for your input.
You're welcome. No, don't wait for him to heal.
I'm
Right.
waiting.
You should probably send someone in there so that else in there, like Biop or some shit. Just no, they might die from that. Okay.
Nah. They're fine.
Forza is an unsafe man in an unsafe land.
Yeah, anyway, I like GTA 4. I actually come back to play it, like, occasionally, even though people are saying, oh, it's so dull, it's so, like, fucking whatever, like, it's, like, trying so hard to be, like, actually serious when it should just be, like, goofy like the other ones, and it's like, I like it.
You don't
I
need to
think it's
issue order
very
to
fun.
attack him when he leaves the room automatically. Just click out of that screen.
Fuck you.
And boom.
And no one died. And I have healing.
Yep. Now you can send Nicholas back in there. Now we're gonna do this fucking 30 times. You have to work with him 3 times per, but we'll get there. Eventually there's gonna be a meltdown. When there's a meltdown, send everyone back to their department so they can like work with
Oh,
them.
the bird's not affected either.
No. No one's
nice.
dying, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, for example, doing this would piss off the Red Riding Hood because they get pissed when abnormalities break out.
Yeah.
You like Biop or something. Another, like, high-tier dude. Don't use Martial.
Why would I do a high tier dude here,
Because
though?
they'll survive it. It's still very low. They'll just survive it. Like, he takes minus 80% white damage. He's taking
just
0
expect
damage!
I just expect people like Biop to still get, like, a medium result.
No. At a minus 28% work success rate, no.
Fair enough.
In fact, only do him, because God, he takes no damage.
Maybe he'll get the necklace.
Maybe. It's not very good, though.
Yeah. You know who I want to have the necklace? Because they're a fucking tank.
We're gonna rewind time. This doesn't matter.
Oh. You know, I hate when you're right. Just when I think I'm gonna have fun.
Nope. No fun allowed.
Alright, another day, another dollar.
Alright, this is the second beatdown. Yeah, he's dead. Congratulations. Alright, get back in there, boys. Alright, Biop. Oh, the leg works too. We have fun here. He doesn't, though. We have fun. Not the monk. Not so much for the monk.
Oh, how far the cookie crumbles or whatever.
How far the cookie has crumbled?
Yes. We know exactly how many times we need to teach that old man this lesson.
I love the young people.
Hey, old man, don't you love being immortal now, huh?
Hey, Monk,
bitch.
how much Amrita you got from that ditch you're in? Bitch. Oh, fuck. Forza slurping.
Louder. Lag is the quietest guy, but he's always the guy that got like something fucking hilarious to say, I feel. And I appreciate that so much about him.
That's what happens when you're quiet. You only say the things that matter.
You would think. I'm quiet in real life. That doesn't mean that I say things that matter.
Nuh-uh. What is Rogue Galaxy for 100? Firebird broke out. What the fuck?
Okay.
Why are you breakout? I would like walk a room to the left so that way you just don't burn. Like walk into blue department. Yeah, he'll leave on his own eventually.
He wants to join the party, I guess.
You can't really fight him. Keep running. I think he's coming. Also, luckily you fucking cleared out your goddamn clerks because he's coming and he will kill your clerks. That's why you really need to. He'll leave eventually. Just give it some time. Oh, there he goes.
Oh.
Okay, I think you're good.
I'll wait to see if he comes around the other way.
No, he's already done.
That's the rest of the clerks dead, though.
Well, yeah. You can go back.
That's 1 point on Big Bird.
You can go back to Monk now. There you go.
Why the hell did he break out? Oh.
Oh, an abnormality escaped in the department with which it was contained, so it'll always happen. So it shouldn't happen again. I walk a lonely road, the only road that I have rode alone.
Well, back to it.
Road alone, road alone. After this, send everyone back to their respective departments, except for Bina, because there's a meltdown coming. You'll need to be able to do some work.
Yep.
And then you can get another dosage of melted love all dripping down your face and chest.
Alright.
And like Hawkma, fucking Chesed and everybody. That should be fine. Yeah. And Gabra. Just don't do Bina. You don't really need to do the upstairs people. They'll be fine. They can't even melt down.
That is true, but I've already sent everybody away, so.
Oh
What
well.
I'll do is I'll wait for them all to show up and
Yeah.
then I'll drag them back.
And then have leg work with fucking Monk one more time.
Yeah. But then he's gonna break out and they're gonna have to beat up.
Wait, no, scroll in. How much is Clivoth counter?
I think it's 1. Oh no, it's 2.
Yeah, there you go. So you gotta do it. They're all back. You can do it now. Send them all right back.
Wait, who's still here? Oh, the 2 people.
It's the two from Bina, yeah.
This. Yeah. Okay.
Go get him, leg. Monk, leg, monk, leg, leg. Yeah. Said it. Meltdown time. Ooh, fucking, you get, Orchestra boy. I guess he'll have to do... Oh, Biop will work.
Yeah, because Biop doesn't know it worked with Army.
Bald.
Yep.
Oh, fucking nothing there is melting down.
That's fine. Send Saihan.
Didn't matter, so like Daniel use it or some shit. They're not real.
I'll do John.
John.
Stylus.
And then you can have Bong Bong do more work with the melty bitch.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll be able to get everywhere in time.
Yep.
Oh, that's what Tifreth's clerks do. She adds more time to the meltdown counters. Why are you doing work with the bathtub?
Because he has the notes, and I want to get rid of the notes.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. And then wait a half a second before you put the fucking notes down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh. Hi, bird.
We're so close. The timeline is almost repaired. I group everyone back up. Just one
Alright.
time.
Oh, Jesus, I fucking closed the tab.
Also, put
That
the...
doesn't close the game.
Yeah, that works. Do it, but make sure
Bong
Bong
is
Bong...
not there.
Yeah, go do it. Put the notes back, too.
Oh, yeah.
And then have everyone move on back. You can probably work with Melting Love one more time before the end of the day.
2 more times.
Oh, you saucy bitch.
Yeah. I also need to beat up this old man.
Yeah.
2 times.
You need to work with him 4 more times.
Alright, here we go. Ah. Oh, I have more bullets. Hold on.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Bottom floor of Central. Bottom floor of Central.
Oh, bottom floor, central.
Target spotted. Locked on target. I think you're good now. Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Unpause and then scroll out. You see how there's an X above Tifreth's department? That means they're all dead.
Nice. I do, however, see a 1 here.
He doesn't matter. Let him breathe. Let him live.
Ooh, yep. Do it to him.
Ooh, kill it.
Come on.
You have to end the day. It doesn't even matter if you get all this done right now, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come on. We gotta speed it up a little bit. We're running out of time.
Oh yeah, and I do gotta get to bed.
So here, finish this up. We're gonna watch a cutscene or 2, and then we'll end the day. End the stream. Oh, Silent Orchestra fucks. I hate him. No, we don't have time. Stop that. No.
Alright.
You have to go to tomorrow anyway. No.
Alright. It was so close though, and it wasn't gonna affect this.
It does not matter. We have to end the day soon. We gotta be done. Also, when you come in on the next day, Bina's clerks will be back alive, which will make the armor cheaper.
Mm.
Come on, Monkey Moo. Me and the boys are here to kick your taint in. I hear you've been getting a little naughty. Wait for it to be all done. Wait for it to go back. And boom. You've completed the purpose of pain 2. You also has how many days you have left? So I shoot my shot at day 45 to day 50. Ooh, shit. Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget even how to exist. And this bracelet shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts. Thus, it must only be worn by those in true need. Skip it. Skip it. Yeah, we'll be back soon. Manager, if it's alright with you, could you pass my words along? Gebra, she's strangely obsessed with suppression, wouldn't you say? Any casualty to employees during the suppression process, she entirely disregards it. Lady Angela's perfectly aware, but she conveniently turns a blind eye to it. Gebra's great at handling the abnormalities when they breach, as if she was born for this job. So I suppose a few extra dead employees is considered a reasonable trade-off. But you see, as a manager, you should know that massacring abnormalities is not our only priority. I don't know if Gebra will listen to you, but I'd really appreciate it if you would give it a go. Asacha said leaving. What nonsense did he ramble on about this time? Be honest with me. I can see everything. Let me warn you. Don't act as if you know everything. I've been here for a long time. I've seen much more than you have. Experiment subject 0934. We'll be running a simple test before we administer the chemicals. Ah, Gebra, the machine with a soul! A wonderful creation of Lobotomy Corporation. What does that mean to have a soul? It means one may truly have worth. It's the center of faith of our venerable Lord A believes in. I participate in this experiment because I trust him. I don't know if I have a soul. If I'm disassembled, will there be a soul inside me? Well, it can easily be determined by just talking with you. A soul cannot be seen, but it can be felt. I'll be reborn as I confront my own soul. Mankind and the world will be changed soon. Trust in A. He is our savior who shall lead us all. So you're Miss Gebra. I heard a lot about you from Christopher. They say you have a real soul. Our venerable A really is remarkable. Don't pay attention to those who disrespect you. They don't know your true worth. Oh, meet Gilly, our daughter. She's kind and sweet, just like you. Does this child also have a soul then? Of course. A soul is something every living creature has. It's the essence of us all, yet not known to many. This world only believes in things that could be seen with the eye. It's a sad belief that'll eventually lead everyone to destruction.
Miss Angela, is that a monster? That is what we call an abnormality, Gebra. How is it different from monsters? Monsters are in themselves repulsive, terrible creatures at the core and start of their existence. However, abnormalities originate from humans. And why does that abnormality have Mr. Christopher's watch? And why does it make sounds as if it were mimicking Mr. Christopher's voice?
I'm sorry, hold on. Actually, no, sorry, let's just move on.
You see, Gebra, that's because abnormalities originated from them. It's not like they materialize all of a sudden or come into existence from nowhere. Do abnormalities eat humans? Is it mimicking Mr. Christopher like that because it devoured him? I don't understand. That is a complicated thing to explain, Gebra. What's certain is that this did not happen because of someone's vice or malice, and that the shape you perceive as a monster certainly carries the will of the man you called Christopher. Excuse me, Tifreth? What does the experiment log include a step where Miss Isabel is sent to chamber D101? Why should we place her anywhere near that horrific monster? I don't know, Gebra. You know she isn't known for explaining the purpose of every experiment to us. I think I heard that it's to rigorously determine the loss of humanity. I don't get what that really means. It's definitely gonna end up hurting Miss Isabel. I should tell Miss Angela to stop it. Gebra, maybe you should just keep quiet about it? I've seen other machines question her orders, and Miss Angela would reset us if we disobeyed her. Please, if you're feeling anger, I suggest that you rather embrace that anger and move on. Wouldn't that be better than to lose your memory and exist as a lifeless puppet? Being ashamed of the soul you got to bear? What do you think the ending of that story is? Where did Christopher's wife and his daughter, Gilly, disappear to? I won't ever know, either. Hard to say if it's fortunate or unfortunate, but the experiment was not under my responsibility. All I know is that the old blanket Gilly had was the only thing to come out of that monster's chamber. Most people wouldn't even talk to us, since machines weren't worth putting their minds to. But Christopher and Isabel, they told me I was worthy of something. They looked past my exterior and saw what was inside me, something I wasn't even aware of. Those monsters we're obligated to call abnormalities have killed many people since then. And yet those things never die. It's not fair. Why do we have to treat them nicely? Don't pay any heed to the employees in front of you. When an abnormality shows up, their lives will be the least of your worries. Since it's clear that those monsters feel pain. I'll dish out as much pain as possible. That's the only reason why I'm standing here. Don't ever patronize me again! Since you've completed everything else so far, I assume you know what comes next. Alephs are the most dangerous and hateful things here, give or take. Monsters are still monsters. The creatures we have to get rid of. Suppress 3 different Aleph abnormalities. You can't farm one. Proving our strength.
I hope that that's true. That it's different.
It does. I can confirm that is in fact different. That is why I thought it was as such for the previous ones.
How am I doing this again?
Oh, you're gonna go into the day and just rewind, so it doesn't fucking matter. Pick whoever you want.
We should get a new upgrade from her.
Mm-hmm.
So you can either get the slowing bullets or the ability to summon the rabbits.
Since you don't want to tell me what the rabbits are and I have to find that out myself.
Contact the rabbits. We can receive support from the rabbits as per our contract with our corporation. They quickly suppress all hostile entities within a department. Employee safety is not guaranteed during this process. And the other one is a 50% slow to mobility. Not attack speed, just movement speed.
That could be good for Alephs. But I like to handle it myself. Alright.
Wabbits. Okay,
That's it for now.
so start the day, and let's at least take a peek at this. But then, who's our new boy? Ooh, you got that.
It's a heart.
All right, restart the day, and there it is.
A heart within a heart.
And starting next stream, you are now capable handily of doing Tiferet suppression.
Am I? I hope
Yes.
so. I am.
You are.
I am gonna finally have to square up against
Especially 'cause you're about to-
and midnight.
Yeah, especially because you're now gonna have fucking more Aleph gear from Melty Bitch too.
Yeah, and I'm have a bit more HE gear. I've been stocking on shit now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One more reset, get some proper units to like upgrade everything, and
Mm-hmm.
Tiferet.
All right. So that's the stream, everybody. Thank you all for coming. Hope you all enjoy. No rabbits for Scion, and we're not gonna see those rabbits for a fucking while at this rate, unless you can kill 3 fucking different Alephs.
My goal is to get like the true ending, which is doing all the objectives. So.
Well, have fun. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for coming. No rabbits for you. We get to see Tifereth's fucking plot after this, and then once they're done with that, we'll get to see fucking... Well, at least Chesed. Chesed usually pops off. Usually the side ones pop off after the main one. So after Tifereth, we might be able to see Chesed, too. And then,
I don't
yeah.
even know what they're gonna do when they suppress. Ugh.
And then Gebro will definitely have to be last, because you don't even have hers done, and fuck, dude, do you really think you're going to be able to handle nothing there? All of the army in black, not let a single one go through, and, the Silent Orchestra? It's a bit much to ask. But we'll see. Okay, go.